boring if it was just gameplay. I do want to avoid any strikes or anything, but from what I can tell, you can watch YouTube videos and react to them. I've seen other people do it. So I don't know. I guess I'll just be careful. And but I saw this Andrew Tate interview with the Fresh and Fit guys, and I was like, okay, that looks cool. Let's watch it. And then I was gonna get back into Palworld. This game is so fun right now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of content left. I'm almost level 50, almost level 40. But I've had a blast with it, and it's a brand new game. I'm assuming they'll keep working on it. And in the meantime, we'll just go from there. I think text to chat, text to speech is on. If anybody wants to comment, I'll respond immediately. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Hours plus
Yeah,
so we get to see Andrew
from
Tristan.
Vegas.
You worked hard, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
For
from
real,
Vegas to Bucharest.
It's been far too long since we've done a Fresh and Fit.
Yes, it's been a very long
All
time.
these women are out of control again. Again.
Alright, I'm gonna adjust my settings. I turned the EXP rate up because I needed to grab like 8 or 10 levels, but I'm gonna do it one more time. And I'll turn it back down whenever I get where I'm going. But yeah, just for now, I want to get to level 40, actually. I've already jumped like 4 levels. Maybe 10x is too much. We'll keep it on 5.5 for now. There we go. Because that didn't take long at all. I think I only played for like an hour and jumped 2 levels late game.
Running around, being haram, talking about traditional values that they need. They sit down and say, you know what? I need a man who makes $100,000 a week.
You okay, son? We got back from the dentist. They gave him laughing
And I want a
gas
man
and
with
the
traditional
cleaning.
values, and he's a masculine man who's gonna take care of me, and he's gonna marry me. Bro, you're a hoe, right? Bro, it blows my mind. Every time I watch your show, traditional values, they went out the door when you spread your legs 55 times. What are they talking about traditional values for?
So Andrew, I'm not trying to get put back in jail. I know when you're around these guys, you like to say outrageous things that some people consider misogynistic. I am not trying to get put back in jail. It's Valentine's Day.
These
For the
sluts.
love of God.
These sluts.
Is that a real
These
day?
sluts, bro. They all want to get married now. They're all trying to try the tradcon route. No, I want to get married. I want to get married. You don't want to get married because you want to be a man's wife. You want to get married because you want to show off on Instagram. You want to publicly cuck the man, put him in a position of servitude and slavery. You want him to get down on one knee, and you want to get a photo of it and a big fat diamond, and you want to wear
That is
a
a
dress and look
big
pretty.
scorpion.
And you put it all over your Instagram and say to all the other hoes, Look what I got my slave to do. My slave gave me all this shit. When some dude who had a bus pass, few years before, a bus pass and no hopes,
It looks like
managed to
it's
get in between your legs and take the
fucking
fucking gold.
Ibushi.
For free! For free! So don't talk about being a wife or traditional values unless you live traditionally.
I'm going to
You're going to jail. If you're a virgin,
all going to jail.
If you're a virgin, you can come at me with that stuff. Otherwise, behave yourself. What else has been happening since I've done a Fresh and Fit? You still can't park.
That's a good move right there, Ignis, bro.
They're letting you fly planes. They're letting you fly planes. That's a mistake. They should not let women fly planes because women panic under pressure.
Yeah, I don't think they should be cops either. I've only got 3 ammo. I gotta make some more ammo. But yeah, I totally agree with him on this. I don't know. I would caution against women being in the military I always make the joke that their periods attract sharks. So imagine you have a female Navy SEAL just on the rag attracting sharks while you're in the water. That would be the worst case scenario.
Anyone who thinks women can be a pilot, I have a simple test for you. Go get yourself a nice soft ball so they don't get hurt. We don't want to hurt anybody. And say, think fast, and throw the ball at them and watch them panic. Do it at a man, he'll move, he'll dodge it, he'll catch it. Throw it at...
Yeah, I'll try this later with Shelby. I'll throw something at her and see how she does. I'll let you know.
Chick, let me ask you, if you're on a plane, it's turbulence, you're going through the sky, things get rough, lightning striking, etc. Plane starts getting out of control. Do you want your pilot to go?
No!
You're now in a desperate scenario where you must quickly and urgently become rich enough to buy your own plane, or a woman will fly you around. That's effectively suicide. What else has happened?
They're saying
Holy.
WT in the chat.
Yo, let's go.
They're saying
Let him cook,
OT
baby.
is back.
Yo,
OT is back.
OT
Let's
is
fucking go, Andrew.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
What the fuck's going on?
Okay, went to jail.
Yo, he gonna be out here. What the fuck is going on? We said we were gonna talk about this.
Okay, went to jail.
Bro, I thought we were gonna break down the Putin interview.
Nah.
What the fuck, Andrew?
Putin's tired of the West. Putin's had enough of our shit. He's like, I don't even want to talk. I don't want to fix America. I don't want to tell the conservatives what they already know. I'm just going to say, ask your leaders. I don't care. America's a failed society. It's failing in real time. And I haven't been there for a while because I've been a bit busy. But you guys can tell me, what am I missing in Miami? Are the girls better or worse?
My friend, I must report to you, it has gotten worse. And actually speaking, does it get any better? No.
I need a fucking cigar too.
But I do think that, like, on some level,
What the
we
fuck?
want you guys back in Miami, though.
Enjoy it before we go to
When you can, of
Yeah,
course.
I'll enjoy it. I'm about to go to jail with y'all.
Home. I go to jail. I'm going home, nigga.
That's podcast.
Yo,
Let's fucking go.
boys, shooting the shit.
go.
We're back in Romania, bro. What's fucking good?
Rumble on
Yo,
me.
Andrew, question for you, bro. So you mentioned traditional women.
Yeah.
Where do you find them nowadays? Where do you find these women, bro?
You have to. This is the thing, bro. I'm getting in so much trouble. On a level of 1 to 10, how much trouble do you want me to get in?
Zero. You see, I want just to say.
Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck it. I ain't a little bitch.
Go off, bro. We need this.
I ain't scared of jail. Go for it. I ain't scared of jail. Let him have it.
Here's the problem with these girls obsessed with traditional masculinity or traditional roles, even though it's all a scam and it's a good joke. Because they're starting to realize, women catch on slow, but they're starting to realize being a hoe really ain't that cool. So now they're going to come along and say, oh, I don't
That's
want to be a
where the
hoe, I
ammo
want traditional
was.
values, etc. And one of two things happens. Firstly, you find your traditional woman because you have to make a traditional woman. You can't find a woman, you have to make a woman. You have to teach her and guide her. She has to learn from you. She has to grow from you.
That's true. Whenever I can just tell in my own relationship how much her opinions have changed and her outlook on the world. It's more about influence and role models, and not a whole lot is expected from women in general. Because guys covet that one thing they have, they inherently don't have to develop a lot of you don't see a lot of homeless attractive women. Somebody will put them up, so they end up being more like pets than people, where what I mean is that their needs are met and not a whole lot is expected of them. Obviously this isn't true across the board, but in my experience in general, you get away with a lot more being born a woman.
So you need to find a woman early enough in her career path of running around dating men before her to do anything detrimental to her psyche where she cannot absorb the lessons which you want to preach upon her. Therefore, you need to meet a woman without that much experience, which means she has to be relatively young. You're not going to meet a 4-year-old woman who ain't been on her back. So you need to find a younger one. No, I'm not saying young, I'm saying younger, 23, 24, etc. That's the first thing. The second thing, I actually think, I'll come up with a theory recently, I think most women end up being hoes because they're obsessed with the idea of...
Is this sphere launcher even necessary? I imagine the point is to catch it from the back of a flying mount, but I don't know, man. Like if the PAL is that far away, odds are you're not gonna hit it. It's gonna be full health. Because I can't imagine a situation where you need to get in close. Yo, you need lots of components to make these refined ingot and carbon fiber and cement. Man, I sure hope the polymer. Okay, there's polymer. Carbon fiber, I'm guessing I'll have to also unlock. Carbon fiber, circuit board. The sphere assembly line requires circuit boards, refined ingots. I think I might have to set up a second base. For coal mining. Okay, at least the large pal bed's pretty easy to make. I've got a couple large pals that could probably use a big bed, but I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Let me get some refined ingots going. Ore and coal. So it's pretty obvious now that I'm gonna need coal, and not charcoal, but coal. Let's see what it takes to make the rifle. I'm assuming the rifle has to be made on the weapon assembly line. Okay, what's the damage? 20 refined ingots and polymer. You make polymer from high quality pal oil. Carbon fiber can be made from coal or charcoal. That's good. The circuit board requires quartz. I haven't even found quartz. Is quartz also something on the tech tree? It's probably something you make out of palladium. Okay, I don't see pure quartz. Okay, I'm gonna Google real quick where pure
Monogamy
quartz comes
from a high-level male, and it destroys their mind and life by extension, because when they get a man who could take care of them, who knows how to make money, who knows how to educate them, who can guide them, protect them, provide for them, be a good man to them, they're with him. The second he fucks something else, they leave because they're told men aren't supposed to cheat. This is terrible. And then they go and try and find another guy, and they go through the cycle again, and he cheats, and they leave. And after they've been through it 6 or 7 times, by then they're stone cold ruthless sluts because their pussy's been used too much. And that's what happens. When you've been through enough dick, you're like, well, I'll just go get a new dick. I'll just go get a new dick. And before you know it, constantly chasing monogamy has these girls on a carousel of cock. They need to give all that up. Find a real man who can take care of you, who you love very much, and when he cheats, just say to him, I love you very much, good job, baby, here's a coffee. Done. And then you can stop being a hoe. So I actually think a lot of women don't, I mean, America's a particularly failed, Tristan, what's the problem? What's the matter?
I thought you changed.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sweating myself.
Tay is back, nigga. Tay is back.
Whoa!
All you fucking faggots talking shit about Andrew. It's just boring.
Alright, so coal
Shut the fuck up.
is
We're here.
south,
Motherfuckers.
quartz is
What's the matter,
north.
But I actually think, okay, let's go. America's a failed society where a lot of them try and be 304s and OnlyFans girls and hoes, etc. But there's a lot of girls who end up just sleeping with too many men because they're obsessed
Was the
with
placement always
masculine
this
monogamy. They need to
bad?
get that idea out your mind. Women, get out of your head. You're gonna get cheated
I
on
feel
by
like
the
this
big G. You're
thing
gonna get
moved.
cheated on by the guy at KFC. He can be the first man who's ever fried chicken in Kentucky. He can be the last man who's ever fried chicken in Kentucky. One of them's rich, one of them's poor. Both are fucking. So you need to get over it. Get over
Didn't
it.
I just
Make
unlock
your man
the-
a sandwich
The sphere.
and be good.
Andrew, are you?
And then you can stop fucking running around sucking dick.
Are you-
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, the Ultra Sphere
Bro,
requires
if a
that
girl were
assembly
to
line
leave
to
me,
craft.
the top G, because I slept with someone else, she's gonna end up with who? With who?
Bottom G.
Some shit replacement. And then when he does it, she's gonna run off to some other guy, heartbroken and forever alpha widowed into eternity. Her pussy's still mine. It's still laying in my bed. I ain't even seen her in years. Her soul's still in my bedroom. No one can take it. No one's ever getting it back. I'll go to jail. Tristan, we're going to jail. I'll go to jail. Her
Again?
soul and pussy's still in my bed. And some dude's out there like, oh, baby, I love you. Why are you
Damn,
mad all the
Deacon got
time?
knocked
You know
out.
what? Maybe if I marry you and show you I'm a real man, and I'll cuck myself to you publicly on your Instagram page because I'm mature and I've grown up and I'm a real man, and all those
know
guys
what?
that
We'll
run around with
ride
all
the
those pretty
Hyperion
girls with
now
low body counts,
while that
they're
thing's
immature.
recovering.
I'm mature, and I'm not threatened by
Whatever
your
that thing's
past. I'm not
called.
insecure. Marry me, please.
High
And he'll get down on
Zephyr.
one knee and beg like a pussy, bro. I will kneel before God alone. You can put a gun in my face and say I'm gonna shoot you in the head if you don't kneel down and say you better fucking shoot me. I ain't kneeling to some chick, cause I've heard her version of her history and I only believe 10% of her story. You think I get down on one fucking knee and beg? Oh, please marry me. I've only been paying your bills for the last 2 years.
Do I have
What
the
fuck?
limp punch
Begging.
machine gun and
Bro, she
assault
should be
rifle? I
begging
kind
me
of
to
want to
get
see how
paid
it
for
does
her
in
shit.
battle.
I am fuming that my brother here refuses to be misogynistic enough to put us back in jail.
Andrew,
Or I'm down. I'm turning it up. I'm turning it on. Let's go. I am ready.
Tristan, Andrew, yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Well, it's still Valentine's Day.
Well, but, yeah, still
Do I have a
Remember, it's
crafting
still in America.
So
Thank God
for the
that was a
guys
shitty
watching,
ball.
what you get your girl for a gift
Well,
for
I'll
V-Day?
tell you what I gave my girl.
What you
I
get
need a
her?
crafting
I sent
pal.
her a link to this podcast. Watch me live. So, baby, I know you're watching.
Oh God.
Enjoy the show.
Yo, you
Actually-
guys want to hear a funny story? Literally,
me what
right
you did,
before
bro.
this, we had dinner. So Tristan's there with one of his girls, right? And she's sorry. Sorry, guys. This is just fucking crazy to me. We're supposed to talk about Russia and Putin, and these niggas just did this shit out of
Let's talk
nowhere.
about Russia.
I don't know
I need
what's going
ammo.
on.
Let's talk about Russia.
So,
you think
sure I need
Putin takes
ammo.
shit from hoes?
No.
You think Putin's putting up with any of their shit? You think you can go to Putin and say, you better get on one knee and beg for me? How much money do you make? He's Putin, bro.
Yo,
Not at all.
so I'm like,
All
oh,
right.
nice to meet you. Where are you from? She
Let's
goes,
make the assault
she goes
rifle
Ukraine.
too.
And Tristan's like, oh, you mean Russia?
I do say that to Ukrainians. I do say that to Ukrainians. I do.
Yo, I was like, well, you're Western Russia, okay. And she's like, no, Ukraine. She's like, no, you mean Russia or Western Russia?
Taking over.
I do that. I do say that. I've been known to say that to
Yo.
Ukrainians.
And then he
Okay.
said, okay, your Valentine's gift
All
is
right,
you're gonna
now I
watch,
need
you're gonna
ammo
watch,
and
you're gonna
balls.
drink wine by yourself and watch me on this podcast. He's not
Listen.
kidding when he said to the
I've
leader.
always dreamed of a traditional family, they say. I've always wanted to be raised in a man and a woman in the house, and we have the kids. I've always dreamed of a traditional family. You dream of it now, you're 20-fucking-9. You didn't when you were 18.
Too
You
late.
were
Gunpowder.
partying. Where are you fucking running around the boats with your tits out? Oh, now you're 29, you're dreaming of a traditional family. Who's paying for it? Me. Bro.
Make
Yep.
50
Bro,
gunpowder.
you think I'm fucking stupid? They think I'm dumb. I'm top G. I'm on the internet telling you I'm onto you hoes. I'm onto your whole game. I know the whole scam. I'm famous on the whole world for knowing this shit. You still gonna try it with me? Bruh, make me a sandwich.
We have some chats here from Rumble.
Yo, fucking crazy.
Leopard Bruin says,
This is awesome.
Can't say his name. Never take a shit from women that are involuntarily single. Instincts, okay?
Make 30
we have here as
balls.
well, let's see, a bunch of these.
And
here.
guys, we're gonna read only 100 and up with Rumble Ranches because we got a lot to cover.
98 says,
We
"For
love you on
us
Where the
lesbians,
hell is
we're
that
back."
cow at?
Shout out
We'll
to
read the ones
98.
that came up before I made the announcement. We got
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. Who's next?
But you guys are waiting almost 2 years for this.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
A long time.
You guys been waiting a
We
very
gotta do
long
another
time.
panel show. I gotta come to Miami.
Yeah.
We gotta get some hoes. I gotta do, because everyone copies my moves. You know when I gave my phone to the chick, and now everyone tries to do it.
Yeah.
And then I slept with that one there. Can't remember her name. Slept with her after the podcast. Took her back. All these moves, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want to do it." I did it first. I'm the fucking originator. I need to go there.
I need
get
to
them
put a
all there.
box over here.
Taekwondo ho. Back to the original. We need some, bruv.
Remember, she was like, because I remember that one. The girl was like, "Oh yeah, I can fight guys off," and you're like, "What do you do?" She's like, "Taekwondo." You mean Taekwondo?
Taekwondo.
Legendary.
And then that dude turned up, tried to be all weird, and all the girls got scared, ran away.
Yeah.
Live on camera, by the way, in 4K.
Yo, it's amazing, bro.
Haram. So the girls are still that bad? None of them learned any lessons? Still
Worse,
sluts?
man.
So
Alright,
they
you
come on
need
the
to eat and
podcast,
get
they
back in the
cap, and then they
damn
go back
can.
home to their regular lives. It's Short Time says, let's go. WFNF, Mr. Producer.
You need to stay in the damn
Talisman,
can. I'm not gonna
Fire
tell
emoji,
you
shout out to you.
again.
Soto J says, this question is for y'all of what you would do if your girl, if your, that you love is a
Still
good
working
wife.
on that
The
gunpowder?
definition of a good woman you talk to all about, what would you do if she couldn't have any kids? So if
I need
he's
to
a good
find a
girl
second
to
base
you,
location.
Oh, good girl, but she couldn't have kids.
yeah, couldn't have any
That's
kids.
a good question, and it's super unfortunate. I'll
Yeah.
let you guys answer what you would do.
We'd have a talk, and I just
Okay,
tell her,
you can
listen,
make
you know, I
ammo
want
here.
kids, and if you can't do it, you know, what's the other solution? There's just going to be somebody else has to get pregnant. So
Yeah, she'd be a main girl that can't have kids.
yeah, take care
And
of
then
the
I'd
kid.
get another one.
Pretty
what do
much.
you think, Tristan?
can
Yeah,
make
you
ammo
can't cut off
here.
your entire genetic bloodline. For the last 250,000 years, there have been people killing saber-toothed tigers and conquering empires and fighting in armies and marrying their wives
Okay,
and
now
plowing
ingot is
fields
the
to
limiting
finally,
factor.
finally have you. So yeah, you do need to procreate. And if she's a really good girl,
Yeah, I need to do some
keep her
farming
around.
runs.
Keep her around. But
As
you
much as I don't want
at
to,
some
I need to
point
farm.
somehow.
Yeah.
Speaking of genetic bloodline, and I don't want to say anything too controversial.
Oh my God! This is. It feels to me like he's about to say the most controversial thing he's said so far. That's what it feels like.
This feels good, man, to be
The
back.
majority of men,
We fucking back.
we're back.
We're fucking back.
We never left.
Going to jail. The majority of men cut off their
Oh,
genetic
shit, I'm missing a
bloodline
bed.
anyway because they're scared of some woman moaning at them. Now let me say something that to the world that everyone needs to understand.
All right, 1 second. Let me
Men
put a bed down.
in
and
general,
I'll see what I got out
we're
of the
pretty
incubator.
quick, we're pretty efficient. Right? We like to get things done. We don't like to sit around, mess around, mope about. We have to get it done. Boom, 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 boom.
Can I afford a large
Women take
powder?
9 months to grow a single baby. If men could grow babies, it'd be like 2 weeks. You're gonna take 9 months to grow a
Need
baby.
4 high-quality cloth,
Then you need
and
months
5
to
nails.
recover. And then you're gonna tell me I'm gonna get my dynasty of 25 sons from just you somehow. Damn. No, it's not gonna happen. So, and every man out here knows I'm right. You want 25 sons, especially if you're rich. If you can afford it, if you can't afford it,
Get
maybe
in
kids
the
are stressful
damn
to you. Because
pen.
some guys are like, oh man, kids are stressed. That's because you're a brokey, you're a dummy. If you have loads of money like me, kids are easy. Boom, kid, bang, nanny does something,
Need
yell at
5
them when they
nails,
mess make a
high-quality
mistake. Boom,
cloth.
easy. Being a father's easy when you're rich. So, you want 25 sons, right? And you're gonna need multiple women to get that done. And most men with money know this, but they're like, oh yeah, I've had my kids and my wife will. Your
out
wife
of
will what? Your
Woolkin.
wife is deciding your genetic legacy.
of
They
Ingot.
are your wife crying and her feelings and her complaining is more important than your genetic legacy into the endless
All right,
fabric
farming's
of time.
becoming an issue.
You need to sit down and say, listen, I love you with all of my heart. You're just too slow.
Shout out to Elon Musk, world's richest man. He's got like 10
I love you.
for women.
I wish they
Shout
were.
out.
I wish they were all from you, but you're fucking around, tippy toeing, hokey pokey. I gotta get stuff done. So don't be sad.
All right, milk and eggs need to go in
you're
the
at
cooler.
worst enemies pregnant again. Yeah, but we have numbers to reach. We got targets. Sales. We got targets.
Targets, bro.
We got
Actually,
targets to reach. Are you gonna let a woman and her crying? No, don't do that. No, stay with me, bro.
Andrew,
Let's fucking
tell
go,
her
baby.
you're a real
I'll make
bad
another
man.
small powder.
Real bad man. Bro, you gotta get it done. You gotta get it done. Now, if there's a woman out there who comes to me and says, I can make babies in 2 weeks, I don't play games. I'll be like, all right, cool. Boom. Done.
Done.
But until then, I need a lot of ovens to bake the bread.
Okay, next is the Family
we
Circle
get?
says,
Go.
I'm Tom Leykis' nephew, and I think this show is awesome. Oh, his nephew's
That's
talking
fucking
to
lame.
us. Tom Leykis' nephew.
Hey,
Tell him.
I think
Tell
I got
him
one
I
more
want him on the
huge
pod,
egg.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need Tom Leykis on the
Tell your
podcast,
uncle
man.
that we need him on the pod, man.
He's a legend, bro.
He's a legend,
Legend.
bro. Tell him now.
Right now. We have up next as well some more here. Oh, let's see. It's a bunch of these right now. We have
Okay, the rocky egg and the electric egg
Kate
that
Fisher
are like
says,
regular
keep it up,
size
fellas.
are gonna get
RIP to
dropped
slave mine.
or
Well said, bro.
discarded.
Yeah, R.I.P. the slave mind. Well, people say that. You know what? People always say that. R.I.P. the slave mind. And I don't know who this person is, and I'm hoping that he means
Oh, I didn't
every
pick up
word
my
he
damn
typed.
bag.
Cake juicer.
But people say R.I.P. the slave mind, but do they mean the words they speak from their mouth? Because they say R.I.P. the slave mind, and I guarantee it sometime in the next 72 hours he's going to have Pornhub open jerking his little fucking penis like a dickhead. I just feel like
Fair.
When I figure out what my final team is, then I'll
of maximum
teach
efficiency
them
in world
moves.
conquest.
Right now,
And people always
this is
come
my
up to me and
very
go,
first
"Yeah, I'm like you.
playthrough.
I work like you." And I look at them and go, "No, you fucking don't. That is
Non-stop.
a lie.
Non-stop.
No, you don't." If you truly did, I'd be able to see it
15
on you. I'd be able to sense it on you in the way you move. There'd be no reason you're still broke 5 years later. 5 fucking years. 5 whole years.
Damn.
You're as bad as the women growing babies. When I hear it now, part
Okay,
of
why
me is
is
like
everyone
good,
so
and part of
upset?
me
I
is like,
missed
are you
one
lying to
bed.
me? I kind of get aggressive, kind of mad. When people come up to me and go, "I'm going to escape the Matrix," I kind of look at them and go, "You fucking liar. I'm smashing you in the face. Don't lie to me. I don't even know you. Don't lie to me." I hope you meant every word you said. Because as a man, your word needs to mean something. They used to say your word is all you have,
Yeah.
and it's absolutely true, especially to yourself. If you say something out loud, you have to mean what you say to yourself. When they come and put me and my brother back in jail because my brother can't shut up and keep saying misogynistic things on podcasts.
That's really funny.
When they do that to us, I'll say out loud, "I like jail." And that's it, done. I like jail now. This is great. I can chill. Got cockroaches.
There's a rifle right there. Can I
Everything's
just
fine.
have this one?
I'm having a great time. But
Oh my god, bro.
if my word, the only reason my word to myself is iron is because I don't waste it. So if you said resist the slave mind,
110
escape the
ammo is
slave
not
mind,
nearly
good.
enough.
I hope you mean what you said. I hope you watch every Fresh and Fit. I hope you.
Yo, my headset died. Give me 2 seconds. And it's fucking dead. That's great. It's settings. Devices. Get my JBLs connected. Open the case, see if that helps. Screw this mess. The Corsair's on. Alright, let's get it. Let's do Corsair. Test. Beautiful. Change Streamlabs settings. Hold on. Yeah, stop test days. Alright, now these need to be changed to the Corsairs. And this needs to be changed to the Corsair. Alright, let me close this and see. Okay, it's picking up the, whoa, that bar jumping means it's picking up the audio. And once I hit play,
Group, I hope you're working all the
Yep,
time.
picking
hope
up
you
the
don't
audio.
jerk off all day. Hope you ain't putting up with shit from that bitch who didn't give shit to
alright, I'm gonna turn down Tate's audio just a little bit because it's louder in these headphones. Here, it'll be down here. Maybe I'll just turn down the general volume. No, I'll turn it down. I don't want to be drowned out by it.
the dude who was fucking her before you. I hope you're behaving yourself.
Let's go a little lower.
Yourself. Don't be fucking lying, because we catch you slipping.
That sounds exactly the same to
Yes.
me.
Shadow Realm.
To the shadow,
Shadow
realm.
realm.
I'll banish you to the Shadow Realm.
The darkness.
You don't want to be banished to the Shadow Realm by me. Trust
Fresh banish me to Shadow realm.
Yeah, man, you can't see me at all. A-Rap Uncut says, my favorite faggots.
Okay, thanks,
Okay,
man.
Royal Rumble says fine.
Yeah, we can say this. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Shout out to
Whoa, that's an F slur. I disavow.
fucking
that
Rumble.
sounds like more of a reflection on you, and how you see watching panel shows with four dudes than what we're actually doing. I feel like you're holding up the mirror.
Oh, they're
here,
done.
bro. And you know, I'm seeing rainbows.
We might not make it out of Romania.
Yeah.
We might not make.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I came in. We had a chat about some certain things. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be off the pod. We're just chatting, whatever. And like, we're gonna have a chill pod, right? With the guys, talk some shit. You know, talk about some
Alright,
stuff.
ammo.
And then Andrew just comes out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
Guns blazing, bro.
Alright, don't worry. I got everything hooked up. I got the cigarette plug. I got people to clean our rooms for
Hey,
us.
man.
I got the roach killers. I'm good, man.
Fuck it, bro.
I
Jail's
can
gonna be great.
get extra
Hey,
pillows.
let's do it.
I've got it all set up.
I'll go to jail with y'all.
You know,
I'll go to jail with y'all,
I'll
man.
talk to my boys. Central
wait,
Arrest,
hey.
room 5.
I'll go to jail with y'all, man.
Nigga, I'm black, bro.
the
I
women,
don't want to be in jail.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
We're all black here, actually. Never mind.
Let's go see Mustafa.
Yeah, essentially, Andrew was put in jail for his cam business that he would talk about, like, very early in his career, and he was being like super hyperbolic about it. And he's not doing anything that people aren't doing, like, everywhere. There's lots of exploitation on the internet, but they're not worried about like the porn websites. The real reason he was targeted was the same reason anyone who is like anti-establishment gets targeted. They're trying to put our last president in jail. This is why I have so little faith in the system. I think the deep state, whatever you want to call it, the new world order, the powers that be, clearly have stronger ties with the left and the right. And I'm not saying there isn't like establishment right-wingers, rhinos, traitors, call them what you want. But this is I mean, the easiest way to put it is that basically McCarthy was right. There's a guy named Yuri Bezmenov who talks about how Soviet subversion works and how over the course of a generation you could essentially reprogram a population. And if you read books like I took time to I listen to audiobooks, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big eye on page reader because it doesn't allow you to multitask.
but stuff like the Communist Manifesto, the Culture of Critique, you can kind of understand how like the strongest weapon that and communist a lot of them are well-meaning. I used to think more as like a premise for like a sci-fi that if socialism or communism was administrated by an AI, it might actually work as impartial. Like a computer would impartially distribute resources. But if there's any human factor at all, any human intervention, you're just gonna get blanket and widespread corruption. I need to change into my cold outfit. It's about to get cold at night. I could go north and mine coal. I can go south and north and mine quartz. Go south and mine coal. I'm gonna need both of those. It looks like to get some of the next base upgrades. High quality cloth is gonna take. I'm gonna need high quality cloth and nails for the fluffy bed. Let me get like 10 nails made. I hear a shiny. Okay, I lost it. I could hear a shiny a second ago, but I don't know where it is. I need more wool too. I need to kill some lamb balls if I'm gonna Okay, I can see a Limpfunk effigy from right here. So I could fly to that one, fly to that one. But I swear I can hear a shiny. Oh well. I don't know where it is. Okay, my B guard has an ulcer. The Wyvern just passed out on the floor, I'm assuming because I don't have the large pal bed. What the hell do I need for it again? Oh, I got everything. No, it's fluffy bed. 10 nails and 4 more high quality cloth, but I have no wool. Alright, let's open the PAL box. I want to put you back. Dude, the eggs that come out of that chicken's butt are super high damaging. I had no idea. Pretty soon I'll have Grizzbolt's minigun too. Oh right, I wanted to test out the Limpfunk and the Tansy as well with their weapons. Oh man. I don't want to lose the Tombat's ability to Alright, I'll put up Toko Toko for now. Let me just grab a Limpfunk and a Tansy. I need to see their levels. I mean, I'm sure they're all going to be low. Okay, what's the highest level Tansy I have? Limpfunk 5, Limpfunk 3, Tansy 14, Tansy 4, Tansy 14, Tansy 15. I've caught in a high level Limpfunk, I know I have. Maybe I haven't. Do I have any that have good traits? We'll try you out. Don't worry. Once I win one fight, you'll jump to level 30. There we go. That's some good. This one's hungry and has an ulcer. The medicine cures ulcers, right? Alright, cool. I think I had him working to death, and that's why he is acting like a little bitch.
What the?
Tell him the story about Mustafa.
Yeah!
Yo, tell him the story about Mustafa.
You want to tell him?
Yeah, you can tell it.
Oh man.
So Mustafa
There we
was a
go.
guy who we went to jail with. So, half Turkish, half Romania. He thought he was absolutely hilarious. He became the hero of everybody in jail. So we don't look out the window at this dude, Mustafa. When you were like, oh, the Tates are probably having a bad time, I feel so bad for him. Myron, come on, you should have known better. There was this guy, Mustafa. He was the entertainment for the entire jail. Imagine like a coliseum watching a warrior at work. All the prison windows, you could see this guy's cell. And what you do is, when the whole jail started chanting, Mustafa, Mustafa, is he'd start smashing his room up and taking anything he could and throwing it out the window. So the first few days I saw him do this, he was ripping up his mattress, throwing the feathers from his
Oh, I
pillow
wonder if
out,
the egg's
throwing
done.
his bar of soap out, and everyone would cheer every time he got something out the window. He ended up breaking the glass to his window. It's February, it's -10. Mustafa's cold as fuck, no blanket, sleeping on a concrete floor. But then the cheering
Sleeping
would
in the
start,
air.
the chanting would start. Mustafa, Mustafa, Mustafa. And then, out of nowhere, you just hear these noises, this banging. The guards would be like,
Oh!
beat him up now. He's got nothing left in his room. And he'd be kicking
Let's
the wall,
go!
break off bits of tile, peel off bits of metal from
First
the bed
Suzaku
frame,
is
and
an
every
aqua.
time he threw something out the window, the jail would erupt. So, obviously, I like Mustafa. Every time I saw him, I'm passing him in the hallways. He ain't got no cigarettes. He's broke. I'm the rich guy in jail. I'm the cigarette boss.
Yeah.
The cigarette don of jail. So I hand him some cigarettes every time I see him. So then Mustafa had the bright
Alright, I'm
idea of
addicted to
going into
incubation
various cells
now.
where he
2
had
eggs
people
later.
who didn't like his bullshit, smashing up their cell, and telling everyone, I'm with the Tate brothers now. I'm with the Tate brothers now. You see how big they are. Don't fuck with me. But he's in his cell with these people.
Ah, shit.
I'm on a different cell on a different floor.
Yeah.
I can't back
So I
him
need a
up.
heater
Not
next to
that
it?
I would.
Yeah.
And I heard he got his ass whooped about 8 or 9 times throwing my name around jail.
Damn.
The Marlboro Maverick.
Yeah,
Mustafa's a legend.
And you thought I was having a bad time?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
We're ready to go back.
A campfire or
I'll tell you this.
heater?
So you said so the story was he basically threw everything out of his room, right?
Yes.
On the last day.
He broke his window.
He broke his window, threw everything out.
call him.
And then you guys call him Mustafa, Mustafa. So he's like trying to find something. He's kicking the door, whatever. And then what did he find?
A piece of brick, a piece of tile.
Piece of rock this big.
Yeah.
Bro.
Anything you could just
Anything.
break in the
Throws it
room.
out the window and everyone goes crazy.
Everyone, yeah, Mustafa, yeah, you're a
Never give up,
champion.
baby. Let me
That's
get
the
from
thing.
that. Never give up.
You know the thing? It was actually, honestly, grade A entertainment. I mean, outside here in the free world, I mean, there are good things like Fresh and Fit, emergency meetings, but
Yeah.
when you're locked in that jail cell, that's as good as any EM, any Fresh and Fit.
Nah, I'm not
podcast.
building
They'll
it.
keep you locked
Who do I got
in
that can
that
build?
window for hours on end.
And then
there-
eventually that rock comes out and everyone goes crazy.
Exactly.
'Cause
You
they
can
don't
build,
hear that
right?
shit.
No, nothing.
There you go. See, sometimes as a man, when you're under pressure, you got to perform. You got to do the impossible. You've already thrown everything out your room. Everybody's going to cheer your name. You get to be a gladiator or a hero if you manage to pull it off. You've destroyed all the glass, destroyed your TV, destroyed your bed, your pillow, mattress, everything's gone. You can barely sleep. You're on a concrete floor. It's -10, but people are shouting your name. You need to perform. So you're going to punch a wall, damage your hand to the point you can get a small piece of brick the size of a pea, and you're going to throw it out the window so that everyone thinks you're a hero again for 15 seconds.
Either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Gladiator.
Legend.
And you know, I wanted the people to hear that story because even though it's like hilarious, it goes to show the power of resilience.
Legend. Legend
Jump
in
in,
here as
jump
well,
in, brother.
man.
Jump in. Can we get him a mic? I could play.
Share that one.
Okay, we
Toko Toko is not the
We're
one.
good. We're good.
So yeah, dude. Fucking,
Who did I just box?
So the more of that story, why I wanted you guys to hear that story was, literally, and he was getting his ass whooped every time he did this, guys.
Yeah.
He gets his ass whooped, but he still found a way, got it done, because he understood, yo, I got to perform. I got to make this shit happen.
Wait,
And he
there's
made it
no
happen.
way. Sorry,
Was
there's
it
no
Wumbo
way
Botan?
Tens of thousands, probably millions of people are going to watch this, and his jail antics are now become a worldwide sensation.
No, it was a
You see-
Tombat.
You see, the guards doubted him.
Yeah.
People doubted him. The females in the prison on the opposite block who laughed at him doubted this man, and he is now world famous. His struggle and his perseverance in his time of hardship are now echoed to every corner of the world. Everybody who watches Fresh and Fit, everybody who watches Emergency Meeting now knows the name Mustafa. I think he actually has been sentenced to like 7 years.
All 30K of you.
In seven
When he
years-
gets out in 7 years, he'll have a great podcast.
yeah, great. We'll have
Guys,
you on.
literally.
We'll have you on the pod, Mustafa.
Him,
Shout out to you, bro.
him overcoming the adversity and punching the fucking wall, right, breaking his hand, well, and getting his ass whooped after the fact, literally got him mentioned on a podcast for not giving up. That's crazy,
He
bro.
shows you, bro. Never give up.
Never give up, guys.
Ever.
Funny how the universe works.
So for those Fresh and Fit viewers who do not know this man right here is named Marcel Mullings. He's a very old friend of mine. I've known this guy for about, what, 20 years or something?
20 plus.
Yeah, he's now streaming on Rumble. At the end of this show, you'll tell him where to find your channels, etc., etc., etc. But
So tell us all why the bitches are out of control.
why are the bitches out of control, Marcel?
Can't answer that.
What? Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
You're on the wrong motherfucking podcast, Marcel.
Come on, bro.
Let me tell you why. They're all delusional. That's the problem.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Welcome to Valentine's Day, bitches.
So it's true. It's true.
I thought that would
It's
fix the
crazy.
cold, but I guess not.
They see this fantasy life online and they think that it's real. They try to push it onto other people and it just doesn't work.
You know, I'm going to say something very controversial that you four might get mad at me for. I don't think these bitches are out of control. Hear me out. Hear me out. Right? No.
I'm so glad I didn't break that box.
On esteemed podcasts like Fresh Fit, I know you only invite the finest of ladies onto your podcast.
Of course.
Only the best.
The classiest of ladies.
The best of the best.
But you know, the problem is, I don't think there's anything wrong with any of these women. Let me tell you why. Because I've got how many?
All right, let's get some wool.
59.
'Cause I can make
The brand new Vantage. 60.
a large bed
60
right
bucks.
now.
Today I was driving the BMW X6. It's got 5 seats. It ain't the fastest. I had to take everyone out to dinner. It had its use
Plateau of
Kill me, man. What do you mean?
beginnings.
Yeah,
Wasn't fast.
I mean,
What the fuck do you mean?
well, it's still a $200,000 car. It's the slowest
bro.
shit I got, Myron. Come on, give me a break. But hear me out.
He almost killed me.
There's nothing wrong with these women. Because let me tell you, as a man, as a connoisseur, an ex-connoisseur of women, I've now grown up. Obviously, my girlfriend's probably watching this stream, but I've grown up. But back in my womanizing days, right? I was known
Where's
to
the
date
plateau
1 or
of
2
beginnings?
women. I was known to do this, right? And when everyone's like, "Oh, these girls trash," she just wants to hang out with the millionaire on his boat and suck his dick. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when you're the millionaire and you're on your boat,
Yeah, why not? It's somewhere around here. It's like Sacred Realm, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Fort Ruins. I can hear that shiny, dude. It's around here somewhere. You know what? We'll just fly around until we find it.
you need someone to suck your dick. No questions asked. Now,
Oops.
The problem is when you try to use the wrong tool for the wrong job. So if I said, you know what, I'm going to take you all to the restaurant, let's jump in the Ferrari, it wouldn't work. And you'd be like, this is uncomfortable, this is bullshit, this simply isn't working. So when you take the girl who wants to be on the millionaire's boat and suck the millionaire's dick...
Why does
and
it
you
have a
try to
rock
wake
in
her
its
up,
hand?
You've made a problem, but there are wives out there. The issue is people seeing the...
Oh, I haven't
boat
made a
dick
saddle
move
for it
and
yet.
trying to make her the wife. And then people like you even are guilty of this on your podcast. You're like, you know, girls, you need to be like this if you're ever going to find a good man. It's too late for them. There's no saving them, Myron.
I need
The
more
wives-
refined ingot.
The wives are out there, and they're probably, no offense, not responding to your request to sell the question. They're just not. So nothing's wrong with anyone because everyone's got their use case. I'm telling you, I've been known to sit on boats and get my dick sucked, and I didn't marry any of them, and I had a wonderful fucking weekend. So what's wrong? Nothing.
There is a valid point that.
Need coal.
We're going.
All right, we're going south.
There's a valid point.
Wow.
Let me try and save us from jail now by removing the gender from the argument.
Jail. Jail.
As a man, you have friends for business and friends that you come to who you need advice and friends you.
All right, let's
rely
go,
on to fight,
Beaky.
And then maybe you have a friend that you hang around with just because they're an idiot and you get drunk sometimes, and you have a friend for X and a friend for Y and a friend for Z, etc. As a man, if you have your game right and you're not the kind of emotional idiot who gives his heart away to anyone who'll touch his little pee-pee, because that's what happens with these guys.
Yes.
All right, where
Like,
is the
"She touched
shining
my
at?
pee-pee. I love her.
She's the one.
Like an idiot, right? So what you have to do is just keep everyone firmly in their lane. Keep the wives as wives. Keep the hoes as hoes. Enjoy them for what they are, and enjoy the tapestry of life. You don't want all the girls to be hoes. And truthfully, for all the red pill traditional men out there, you don't want all the girls to be wives either, sir.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
You
Don't lie to me.
You don't want none of the girls to be hoes. I'm looking at you all.
What zero?
Hey, man. No, sorry.
Where are the dude? This is pretty quick.
You don't want none of them to be hoes. You don't want that.
I love the hoes, bro.
So you keep them in the right.
Just saying.
If you keep them in the right place, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So whose fault is it actually?
The man's fault.
It's the man's fault because he gets emotional when they touch his little pee-pee.
Exactly.
All right, I need that lamp ball.
Men ain't men now, though.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
And they have full-on emotional breakdowns, and they end up pouring their heart out to some random bitch. And she's like, "What? I didn't want this. I just want. You should regret what happened, like I do. Why are you telling me you love me? It's disgusting. It's vile." And then they just flutter with money, and they manage to keep her around because their bills need paying. Then they get down on one knee and end up cucked out, and bro, fighting Dylan Dennis and all this sorts of crazy.
He's talking about Logan Paul.
It's crazy. Like that's a perfect example of like when your girl does stupid shit, how it can come back to literally haunt you. She made the dude.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this.
Hey man,
See, Tansy just got a level.
Let's because I'm gonna try and segue because I'm trying to avoid internet beefs, bro. I wanna say something. My life is hard.
Oh, it's wet. I thought
I
it was
got
The
government
Shining.
1 after me. I got government 2 after me. Government 3 after me. They're trying to put me in jail. I got to go to court. I'm on bail. I got to pay the bills. Baby mama's crying. Why do you only give me $100,000 this month? But I don't need internet beef. I don't need it. So I'm just trying to behave. But I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah.
He's
It's just like, bro, I just gotta keep it a million. Like, yo, that is a perfect example of a girl tarnishing everything you worked for off of her doing some dumb shit 10 years ago.
The thing is about women is, as misogynistic as people pretend I am, because I'm not a misogynist, I actually love women so much that I want to guide them towards the light.
Oh, I
so they
didn't think you were
understand
gonna
themselves
attack
better,
the
so they don't make these
Mamerset.
mistakes.
That is
I'm a
true.
nice
That's a
guy.
bad
That's true.
idea.
That's why all these women send me love letters. But the truth is, as a man, if you have a good woman can be the
I thought you were
best
gonna
thing
attack
about
the
your life and
thugs.
your greatest source of strength. And if you have a bad woman, she'll fuck your head up and fuck your life up and fuck your reputation up.
Is that a lamp
on
ball?
every level. A woman can make or break a man's life. Same job, same house, same car, same dog, same sofa, same bed.
Oh, there's the
Different
shiny
dicks.
Tansy. Oh, it's a
Different
Capri.
reality.
Yeah.
Bro, different reality. And even worse, you'll notice this the most when you have a girl who flips, who was cool, and now she ain't. And you're like, everything was good. Now you're upset. What? Over what? And you'll see. But a woman can make or break a man's life. That's why it's so important you make the correct decisions and you don't end up taking the wrong woman from the wrong background, trying to put a triangle.
All right,
in a
the limb
square.
funk's really
Remember when you were
cool.
a kid and you had that little ball?
Yeah.
And you had the triangle, and the triangle shape, and you had the square shape, and you had the hoe shape.
Yeah.
And you had the hoe circle.
Marcel's still working on it. Yeah.
You got the hoe hole, and you got the wife hole. You're all fucking kerfuffled.
You're kerfuffling.
You're kerfuffling with the hose, and then you're wondering why you're upset your whole life. Bruh.
Yeah, your girl is over here posting pictures of herself in her prime, fucking up your prime. Now you can't sell the prime, and you're looking fucking crazy in your prime.
How about
you know what I'm saying? Like,
enjoy
goddamn.
enjoy the experience, enjoy the ride, and wait for the whole facts to show up. Once that shows up,
But
the whole
that's
facts.
what I'm trying to say. Like, these photos
Yeah.
happened like 10 years ago when she was in her prime, by the way.
Yeah.
Now he's in his prime, trying to sell fucking prime, and the stock is going down on
Oh,
the
you're
prime.
funny, you're funny.
While he's in his prime.
You're funny, bro.
Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro?
And the number one thing to look for all those dudes out there who aren't maybe as experienced as, well, the womanizer.
What?
The number one
Walt,
thing...
that is disgusting.
Walt, you misogynistic womanizer. I know you've been with too many girls. So, listen. For all of those...
I think I saw a
who
purple
men
chest.
Like me, who haven't been with many women, let me give you some advice. So, if you've been with as many women as Walt, You learn this. You learn this. The number one thing you need to look for, and I was telling a young man this recently, is honesty. Now, hear me out. Right.
Walt.
You get a choice of 2 chicks, right? You get a choice of 2 chicks. One of them says, "Hi, my body count is 8, and I used to be a stripper in college."
Oh.
Cool, all right?
Okay.
The other one says, "My body count is 2, and I've never worked as a stripper." But then you find out her body count's actually 5, and she did work as a stripper for 1 day. Now, you might think the one with the higher body count who worked as a stripper for a longer time is a worse girl, but the other one's worse because everything you find out that means her story was a lie, you could basically times by 100. Her body count's 300. She's been stripping and hooking her entire life. So what you actually want to look for is honesty. When girls come at you, you meet the girl who's like 25, and she's like, "Oh, my body count's 1." You're like, it takes months of investigation to ever believe that kind of story if you have the experience. But if you meet a girl who's 25, goes, "Oh,
You
my
look like
body
you have
count's 6.
wool.
I met these guys and they didn't take me seriously." At least she's telling the truth.
I was right.
Telling the truth is the number one thing you want to look for, and it's probably the number one green flag, and the number one red flag is lying. Because if you think that you know a girl's body count is 3, but then some 4th ex-boyfriend messages you, "Oh yeah, I was with
Sorry.
you," you're like, it's actually 4. It's 4,000. It is 4,444,444. Because if you think you're looking at the tip of the iceberg, be like, I see the whole picture now, for I was blind and now I see, you are wrong.
That's true.
If
That's
girl
actually.
says my body count's 10, you're like, all right, well, fucked up a lot, but at least she's honest to me.
That's actually an interesting law of the universe, and you could apply this to nearly anything. It's
Friends.
not just girls, friends, anything. Whatever you catch someone doing, the odds of catching people doing things is actually very slim. So if you catch someone cheating, or you catch someone lying, or you catch someone being a snake, you have to understand of all the times you didn't catch them.
Yeah.
All right,
You
got
catch
wool.
someone do something. If you catch a friend say something bad behind your back, you're like, "Oh, it's not that bad." No. Think of all the times you didn't catch it.
I don't have a
Think
lot
all
of
the shit
fox
they said.
parts.
Think of all the shit they said that you don't know about. That's the real lesson of all this, and that's true.
Because back in my womanizing days when I used to hang out with Walt more, there was this time when I had this side chick, I was kind of dating her, right? And then she discovered, I'm a changed man. She discovered that I actually had another girlfriend. She's like, "I found your girlfriend," and these 2 girls started talking, blah, 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 we're friends now, we're friends.
That's disgusting.
Both your girlfriends have caught you, and we're friends, and they're messaging my phone, and I'm sitting there with my girlfriend like, these 2 bitches are crazy. I didn't even, neither of them were my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So they were like, they called
Lamb
me,
balls.
they exposed my life having 2 girls. Oh yeah, congratulations. What do you think that was it? I just blocked them both, and just me and my girlfriend and lived happily ever after ever since. I'm a changed man.
No, I will say this.
Praise Jesus.
Potentially misogynistic comment coming in.
Uh-oh.
You mentioned something about girls lying or whatever. Can they actually really be honest though? Hold on, let me go somewhere with this.
Where's the
Everything
lamb ball
about
I killed?
Females is a lie. Makeup.
Did I already get the wool?
heels, waist trainers, dresses to make themselves look slimmer, hair extensions, eyelashes, nails.
I got the wool, right?
Fucking, you don't even know when they're ovulating, right? Like it's all hidden. They don't show interest. Everything about them is a lie.
You know what I've realized too as well? We do the podcast every night pretty much, and girls always expose themselves. If not by themselves directly, somebody in chat exposes those girls for doing something behind the scenes, but definitely you're gonna find out they get exposed no matter what. So my thing is like, just wait your time, have the experience, enjoy them for the moment, but eventually they will expose themselves to you eventually. So.
Or, and I'll be honest, I've met lots of good women in my life. Or you meet a girl, and I've done this before. Met a girl, whatever. She is what she is. Let me just hook her up with her on weekends and stuff. And then she starts buying you gifts, and she's really in love with you, and you're with her months and months and months, and you realize, you know what?
Got the
There's no
wool.
red flags, and there's nothing bad about her. So, the truth shows itself in the end.
Over
This is
time,
true.
yeah. Over
This is
time.
true.
Over time, the truth slowly reveals itself.
Yeah,
But when you rush it, you're fucked.
How many hoes you got, Walt?
I like this meme.
As a man of God,
How many girls you got? Do all your girls at home watching this now know about the girl you got here now?
You know what's funny, bro? I keep getting exposed on the
They
podcast.
Could I
get
kill it?
fucking mad and they block him.
Yeah,
Do
they get
get
mad.
mad?
Yeah. Because you know
we saw the dream.
That's not the same girl
Should I
yesterday.
Should I describe him?
Yo, chill out, bro.
Fuck you, Walt. Fuck you.
Listen. I'm trying to be a good
Because he
guy.
be
Right?
lying to these chicks. He be selling them the dream.
No, I'm just being nice.
What dream do you sell them?
Oh, fresh.
I get them what
Tell
they
what
want.
you really
What
do.
dream do you sell
No,
them?
no.
Tell them, man.
I tell them what they want to hear. That's it.
So your lover boy method.
No, no, no.
Incriminating.
We got him. They deserve a man.
Love a
to kiss him right,
boy.
okay, I'm doing that. Give them what they want to hear, and ultimately they love me, you know. So it's all good, bro. Anyhow, listen more chats here.
Yo, Yo, Fresh. You got. We're here with the Tates and shit. You got to. This nigga be telling bitches he loves them when he doesn't.
Whoa, you're that guy.
You're one of them.
He's a lover boy for real.
And to think,
He's a lover boy for real.
I called you a
That
friend.
guy's about to come in this bitch. We're done.
fuck,
We're
bro?
done.
Think I called you a friend.
Yo, no, but I do though.
Disgusting.
In the moment, anyhow,
I am
some chats here, bro.
flabbergasted.
Yo, but you know what? Who I learned from though? You know who taught me well?
Ooh.
Tristan.
Me? I am shocked and offended.
Anyhow, Jacosa says, shout out to Snako getting in the ring with MMA champions. Wish you could have been here in Romania with you guys. Nonetheless, good to see legends reunite in the studio to compete with Myron's speech.
Yeah, I saw that that clip. That was crazy. I don't know.
Thoughts on Snako?
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, Nico took the licks, but what was his name? Sean. Sean was trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
That's
going
all
on.
weird.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
don't you just kind of feel like the whole fucking world is weird and everyone's fucking weird? Because let me tell you something that most people don't ponder or contemplate, but with my massive, monumental, global, intergalactic cognition, it crosses my mind. Every time I see any form of degeneracy or anything I don't like, I don't just think, people do degenerate things. I start to think, oh shit, degeneracy has now polluted and poisoned our institutions. For example, okay, dudes watch tranny porn. That's weird, cool. But the next time I'm in the doctor's office, I'm like, do you watch tranny porn, motherfucker? Oh, you got a white coat on, Mr. fucking doctor. Oh, I'm a doctor. Then I'm like, yeah, you're driving a Civic. You're not even that rich and shit. You're probably watching tranny porn. Does my judge watch tranny porn? Does the fucking lawyer watch tranny porn? You know what I mean? It starts polluting my brain. So every time I see anything bad happen in the world, I start looking at all these people. Next time a police officer comes up to me and goes, sir, I'm like, sir, what? You fucking watch tranny porn, G. I don't trust anybody anymore.
Yo.
I don't trust anyone.
No,
anymore.
why
I'm
did
not
you
going
do that,
crazy.
you fucking
I'm not going
idiot?
Crazy. But as the more fucked up the world gets,
Just
I
trying to
start
grab a
applying it to
fruit.
all these power structures are supposed to rely on for fairness and justice and safety and for all of society to function. And then you look at your senators and they stand there and they're watching tranny porn and you're just like, I'm living in a fucking circus. Nothing makes sense anymore to me. I don't understand. I don't know
Why did you jump off a
Seiko thought
cliff?
He could fight a professional MMA fighter. And I also don't know why Sean decided to take his fucking face off. I don't understand anything anymore. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Circus world.
I don't get it.
Valentizi says, question for Andrew and Tristan. Do you guys follow FNF the whole time? And how have they been holding you guys up while you were down? It needs to be appreciated.
I'll talk about this. One.
All right, where's the base
since
at?
The day Andrew has first done the FNF podcast, I have been following FNF. Do I watch every single show? No.
Need
Do I
to go
watch everything they do?
north.
No. But have they been my friends since the day I shook their hands in Miami? Yes. So as my friends, I've always supported them in their journey. I've supported what they do.
Yes.
And I do roughly and loosely, with my limited free time, follow what they do.
There it is. Home sweet home.
Now, you know what this is, Andrew? You know what this is? In fact, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here, if you'll excuse me.
Go ahead.
This is another COVID-19. Hear me out. So, COVID-19 hits, everyone pussies up, wears the masks, shuts the fuck up, takes their vaccines. Afterwards, after the fact, it's, yeah, I knew it was bullshit. Yeah, mask, yeah, vaccines, yeah, I'll never fall for that again. You know what it is? The bravery of people like me and you from day one.
I didn't vax. I just, my thought about it was if I was old and had comorbidity factors, obviously I would. But since that is not the case, I didn't want to take anything new and experimental. I was just gonna let other people be the test subjects and not take it upon myself to be the one to test these unproven vaccines. You know, to me the risk from COVID was essentially to me, it was non-existent. It was like a bad cold, right? I got Omicron, and I mean, yeah, it was. I would rather not have gotten sick, but it wasn't very bad at all. but I didn't take it as like I'm scared of the vaccine. You're stupid if you take it. It was just more I don't think I'm the person who needs it. Let somebody else take it. And if you and I'm not gonna take it for your protection. If you're worried about it, you take it. And thankfully nobody where I am was mandated. I live in the still free state of Texas. Where our based governor is taking on the federal government to secure our southern border, which I 100% support. And I'm glad I live in Texas. Texas, Florida, there's only a few good states left. Riss at the time was on the food. I wish they would put eggs in the cooler. Let me convert some of this wheat into flour. No, you're doing a great job. I love you, little dude. Alright, thank you, sir. Continue cooling. I don't think flour has a shelf life. If it does, I'm not aware of it. But yeah, that's my take on the vaccines.
Nah, COVID's bullshit. Ain't having any of it. And we just fucking flew to Sweden and started fucking bitches and whatever I used to do back then. Before I met Walt. So, but, nowadays, here's the thing. If you don't know me that well, and I get arrested for human trafficking, you never know. Next week, they might find a dungeon under my house with 400 women trapped in it. That obviously didn't happen. Was never going to happen. But, I mean, I met you 4 or 5 times. Like, you didn't know me like that.
Yeah.
But from day one when I got picked up, same as I've got Russell Brand's back, never met that guy.
Yeah.
I knew it was bullshit. These guys knew it was bullshit and called it out on day one.
Yep.
Now,
Alright, let's get some
like,
food going.
They got falsely accused 1 year and 10 months ago, and they keep getting more free. And
Let's get 200 baked berries.
And you know what? I knew it was bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't know.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no.
These guys. Thierry Baudet, the fucking Netherlands politician who stood up in Parliament and said this is bullshit.
I never looked at my Suzaku Aqua.
Called this out as bullshit. Plus, these guys know how many women Andrew gets, so they knew he ain't know you.
What do you mean?
Hey.
No. Stop the pod. What,
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Yo,
I'm
that's
just saying,
lit.
Like, you don't need to hear
Alright.
perfect if you got a bunch of beautiful women.
Alright, Ozarobi, bro, you're out.
I know. But
You're
I
out,
mean,
you're
you-
in.
He lies to all his women. What the fuck? Yo, if you're watching this, Walt lie. If you're one of Walt's girls,
He doesn't love you.
he doesn't love you. He never did, and he never will. He's a human trafficker and a lover boy.
Who is this, bro?
Walt is a piece of shit misogynist. Aren't you, Walt? Does that girl next door know? Do those girls at home know the girl next door? Walt,
bro.
Send Walt to jail. Send Walt to jail. Jail for Walt. Get a hashtag on Twitter.
Yo, it takes
Jail for Walt.
130 wool
I don't know what
to
you're
make
talking
10
about.
high
By the
quality
way, I
I
cloth.
don't know how much I'm enjoying this. I can think of one
Jesus
girl right
Christ.
back in Miami that's watching this fuming.
Yeah, she's sitting there. Are they joking? She's texting now.
Yo, that's lit.
It was just for the show. Listen to me, my love. Listen to me, young lady. No, listen. No, you see, you're a nice young lady. Please listen to me.
Hopefully he levels up.
I'm not lying, Brown.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm not lying to you about Walt.
Brown, this for you.
He's gonna lie to you. He's gonna cheat on you. He's gonna cheat on you tonight after this podcast. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna text. He's gonna text.
Alright,
you. He's gonna
everyone's
say he didn't
stressed,
do it.
and I don't
He's gonna
understand
say
why.
he didn't mean it, but I promise you,
This is
that's
jokes.
what his
I made you
intention
guys
is.
a hot spring.
He's gonna cheat
What's the
on you.
problem?
He's gonna cheat on you.
This is not true. This is a joke.
He's a cheater.
I don't like how that's
You are
floating
a
off the
cheater,
ground.
Walter. And it's disgusting. It's terrible.
Misogynist.
Bro, where am I? Anyhow,
Yo.
as I recall, I
This
was
is fucking
given to the
fantastic.
church. I was being a good man of honor, and I told some tips here and there, but that was about it.
No, nigga, you have fun when the girls come on that I've had sex with before on the show. So fuck you. I hope you're watching this right now, Brown. Everything was
Do you know how you know? Let me tell you.
All right, the hot spring looks messed
Let me tell you
up.
how you know you have good friends.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
Let me tell you how you know you have good friends. I can tell you why Marcel's been my friend for 20 years, and I can also tell you why these guys are my friends. Because the primary objective of your friends as a man, when you're with them, you should feel like your enemy is harmless.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself, you're worried about what your enemy might do. Whether it's guys on the street who want to stab you, whether it's a government who want to put you in jail, whether it's a tax man trying to take your money, you're worried about what the government or what the guys on the street or what your enemies are going to do. But when you're with your friends, all their bullshit seems harmless. Now, I'm sure when I get dragged back to jail, I'll be thinking, why did I believe that Fresh and Fit podcast would save me from this predicament? But at the time, you just think,
All right, let's go get
"Fuck
some
it, I'm with
coal."
the guys." And that's when you're with your real friends. If you find yourself in a group of men and you feel like your enemy can't do anything to you, that's when you have good friends. And that's how you know you're with your friends. And that's why my brother and I like to live with our friends permanently, so we stay permanently beyond the reaches of the devils and the demons who are trying to destroy our life because we do nothing but tell the truth about the world. When you are with your guys, your enemy can't do nothing.
And the hoes.
Hey, what's
By
good?
the way, I will say this. Andrew, Tristan, you're telling the truth.
What's up? Who's loud? Oh, I get that yell. What do you want? With what? Picking food? Mm.
It's like a deli food manager job.
Okay.
Is Brian on?
No, Brian's not on. Just watching YouTube and playing Palworld.
It's like 20 minutes away from the bar. In Terrell. You know how much they want to pay?
How much?
They say 33 an hour.
That's definitely not true.
That's stupid, right?
Yeah.
But I'll take it.
I wonder if there's a limit to
To what?
okay. Somehow. Hold on.
You ran out of.
No. Um.
We gotta watch the new episode of Vanderpump later.
Okay.
It came out yesterday.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I do like the hoes.
So you do cheat.
No, I know. Hold on. Hold on.
The girl in the house said, how long gonna be?
What's her name? Brown?
Can I address this
Brown.
properly, please? So
It's going down.
listen. Listen.
You're gonna frown.
Okay, look. This is the honest to God truth. I
You
do
know,
like
Tate's
girls.
funny.
He's a clown.
Only the hoes though. The ones I care about, I don't like to. Anyhow, let's continue. By the way, that was $500 from Valentizzi. Shout out to you,
Shout
bro.
out to you, man.
Diglett says, "Hell has frozen over. Hell has frozen over." Okay.
All right, let's get some
Hope so.
coal. Let's
Too
go up
many
north, get some
demons up here on
quartz.
Earth.
Literally.
Satan.
Facts.
Demon. You know what? Another thing I'm gonna say, gonna sound crazy. I don't give a fuck. I've decided one of the only being rich, they say more money, more problems. That is true, but I'm not going to say being rich is bad, because being rich is obviously fantastic. But one of the best things about being rich is you get to develop these really weird principles that you get to go through with life, because you don't have to talk to anyone you don't want to talk to or associate with anyone you don't want to associate with. And you also, another amazing thing about being rich is because if you have status and money, you can save the most important thing in the world, which is time. Let me give you a very quick example. If you're a normal dude, and you want to do business with someone, you have to walk in and be like, hey, bro, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And you have to have all the small talk, and you have to chat to them and make them like you and try and convince them to do business with you. And you have to waste your time. And time is more valuable than anything. But when you're rich and important, you just sit down and say, yeah, you want to do business? Do this. Boom, boom, done. Same with chicks. Dudes have to go on a date with a girl. I like you too. It wastes like 4 fucking hours, bro. I ain't got hours. Sit down. Yeah, talk to you. Let's go. Boom. I get to save my time. It's fantastic. Another thing that's good about being rich and important is you get to be ridiculously principled. So you strangely get to make up reasons. Like, you can come to me with a business offer for $100 million, but if you're a vegan,
Yeah.
it goes against my principles. So because I'm rich, I get to make up stuff. And I've made up something. And I made this up. I made this up. And I
right, there you
by
go.
it. I have decided that the demons from hell are amongst us. And I have
Sounds
decided that
good.
if you're perspicacious enough and pay enough attention, you can see them. Please, call me crazy. Go out in Miami tonight and look around you. And for once in your life,
What?
don't look at your fucking screen.
Yeah.
And don't sit there with fog brain.
That
or
just
TikTok
puts you,
mind.
like,
Actually
above
pay attention
poverty.
And look at people up and down and start to notice them. Who's this guy? What they wear?
what is that?
Who's this person? What's that? And then you're gonna
Oh, I
see
have
somebody,
those.
and you're gonna look at
I
them.
hate
You're gonna look at the
those.
look in their eye and look at the way they're walking, and you're gonna say, "That's a fucking demon. That ain't a person. That's something
I'm gonna
bad.
catch
I've got a
Bushi
bad
real
vibe
quick.
about that person. Some of these demons have bright blue hair, and they pretend they're a gender they're not, and they're very obvious. Some of them are a bit more inconspicuous, and you have to work it out. I truly believe they walk amongst us, and I truly believe if you pay attention, you can see them. And I'll tell you something right now. I don't care how slick you're dressed or how fast you talk. If you walk in and I get demon vibes from you, I will look you straight in the face and say, "You're a demon. Goodbye, sir." Done. I believe they're here. I believe it. How else can we explain the spiritual war in which we're under, where there are people who will purport and endlessly try and
It's gotta have
perpetuate
super
lies,
low health.
which they know are not true, to enslave all of humanity, including our future bloodlines? They're demons. They're demons working for Satan. And someone can come to me and say, "Andrew, you made that up. That's crazy. There's no proof there's demons, and I have a study here from the Matrix that says demons aren't real." And I'm going to sit and say, "I'm a fucking billionaire, and you're broke. So how about you get fucked, and I'm looking for the demons?" You can go through life with TikTok brain. You're not looking out for them.
What?
I am. If I'm ever in public, and you ever see me, and you see me scanning the room, and you're like, "Why is he looking back and forth? He already has armed security. Why is he looking place to place?"
Oh my
I'm
God.
looking for
It's
demons
funny that they
because
asked
exist
that.
And they walk amongst us, and I mean that.
And they transform as well.
Right here.
And they take our attention away from what the fuck's really going on. You got Ice Spice dumbass at the Super Bowl with an
Who is
upside
that?
down
Who is
cross,
that?
Taylor Swift.
doing
fucking devil hands.
doing devil hands and shit. Meanwhile, what?
If you're gonna do
1,000
devil,
people got bombed in Gaza.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do devil hands, don't be a 3.
Yeah.
I think would be a good rule. Don't be a chubby 3
Okay, but no, let's
with ugly hair.
But let's go
I
back
look
to
like a
the
dirty Q-tip.
But let's go back to the.
Ice Spice a
Dirty
3?
Q-tip girl.
Yeah, it's not
Bro, 3?
permitted.
I thought she a munch.
She's a 3.
I thought she was a munch.
Let's
Never
go
mind.
back to the point I just made, though.
She's
on
black, bro.
On a very serious note, you have someone wearing an upside-down cross making devil symbols at the biggest cultural event in
I'm gonna
American
put You'll Dye It
history.
Back to Blonde if
Everything I
hired.
said about how you can see demons if you pay attention. Did you look at her and think that's a demon? Maybe you didn't. But after listening to this, please pay attention. She is wearing
You
an
write whatever you want.
upside-down cross. The Matrix has made her famous. Nobody knows why. It's certainly not because of fucking talent.
Think she's wearing Balenciaga, too?
And she's wearing Balenciaga, which we know,
Molestiaga.
Child molesters.
which are child molesters.
Molestiaga.
And she's making devil symbols. What more?
This looks
what
like coal
kind
to
of
me.
clue are you looking for if those aren't the clues you need?
Let
What
me-
do you want her to do next?
Let me
More
interject.
grow horns?
Sorry, as a Christian, I know you're a Muslim. As a Christian, I need 20 seconds to interject. An upside down cross is not actually a demonic symbol, just like a rainbow is not actually a sign of LGBTQ. An upside down cross used to be a very good Christian symbol. It's called the cross of St. Peter, because when St. Peter was ordered to be executed by
It's just a little exaggeration. It was 400K.
I refuse to die the same way as Christ. I am not worthy.
But putting less than makes you look like
and it's called the cross
small
of St.
time.
Peter, and it used to be a good Christian symbol. Like the rainbow used to be a good Christian symbol. I'm not saying Ice Spice is a good Christian because he's clearly using it in the demonic way, but I will jump in there for half a second to defend the cross of St. Peter because there are some good Christians who use that symbol.
Of course. Okay. Okay, let me ask you a question then.
Well, you guys
You're
are
welcome.
It wasn't Ice Spice. I don't defend it.
let me ask you one.
I want to bring home at least 2 nodes, but I don't think that's possible right now.
That Ice Spice knows about St. Peter's crucifix, or is she wearing that
That's all I
shit
can
to
carry.
say, I'm a demon, everyone, but no one's paying attention because you're too busy with your TikTok brain. So look, devil symbols, demon sign, look at me. And I guarantee no one came up to her at the Super Bowl once and said, you're a demon. I would have. I would have.
And
I don't want a picture. I want to. You are demonic.
Sorry, and Andrew.
Goodbye.
And Andrew, nobody.
Goodbye.
Also,
History buff.
nobody came up to her at the Super Bowl and said, "Thanks for representing the struggle of St. Peter." Either. So,
Yeah.
I just like like the rainbow they corrupted. I just do want to put that out there because there are churches in Romania with upside down crosses in them and stuff, but that's not satanic.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to.
Hole here.
Start paying attention. Start looking for the demons. You're going to see them.
You will.
Everyone's going to call me crazy, but when you start looking, you're going to
I
remember
think I can
what
make a
just
large
said, and you're
pal
gonna
bed
start
now.
To see them, and once you start to see them, your entire view of the world will change. And then, what changes by extension are statistics and demographics. And next time they say, "Get on this bus," you know what I think? I don't get on the bus. I'm not broke. But for example, if someone were to say to me, "Get on the bus," a few things would cross my mind. Firstly is, do I have a VIP seat? Secondly, is anyone going to talk to me because I don't want to talk to anyone? And thirdly, I think there's 40 people on that bus. There's at least 2 demons on that bus. So when I get on the bus and I'm walking through the aisles, I'm scanning. Who are the demons? As soon as you're in crowds, this is something, I don't like going out. I don't like going to crowds, really. I don't like being around public people. I don't like being in really public places. If I do, I have armed guards. It's very private. It's not just because of security. If I go to a place where there's hundreds of people, demons are in there. They're in
Alright,
there
it's
amongst us.
my
That's true.
If I don't
hot
know
spring
you,
built.
and there's a couple of you, maybe you're cool. But if I don't know you and there's a group of you, there's demons. And anyone who sits and thinks I'm crazy, that's
Alright,
fine. I
Suzaku
guarantee
is
you take 100
underground.
random people from the street and you put them in any scenario, and it doesn't have to be an extreme scenario. It can be the scenario of a bit of PTSD. It can be the scenario of they need to eat and there's some hunger going on. It can be the scenario of you having gold in your hand and they want that gold. You will see people become demons pretty fucking fast. You'll see it. You get 100 random people on the street, you walk amongst them with the wrong watch on, and you'll see a demon. Because he'll take your fucking life for a piece of metal. You'll see it, bruv.
Yeah.
You'll see it. They're out there.
And I mean, hell, right now it's Valentine's Day, right, back in the States, and there's people right now that literally are trying to give roses or fucking court some chick that's a fucking demon, and they don't even fucking know it.
Oh,
she's
there you go.
She's a semen demon or whatever kind of demon you guys want to fucking say. You guys over here white knighting for these girls trying to give her a fucking rose, when in reality, that rose will die in 2 days with that bitch, man. She's fucking.
London's crazy as well. They're the worst ones.
Set up
Yeah.
chicks in London.
Oh.
Bro,
set up chicks, yeah.
we can talk about that all day. You could tell.
Tell the audience
Can
what
you
a setup
expose them?
chick is.
Yeah, Marcel?
What they do is they'll like go and find someone on Instagram, like court them and act like they like them, get them to meet them, and then like ring their boys and say, alright, we're here, blah blah. And rush it, take all his stuff, or they'll
Done.
drug him first, or they'll rush him. That happened in Luton. One guy got drugged, and then he must have woke up and they stabbed him. He died.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember, yeah.
Yo,
I remember that
that's
was like a few years
crazy.
ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Happens in Miami all the time too.
Yeah.
They
Demons,
just
bro.
don't go to the police because they're embarrassed because the girl like drugs him and then steals all his shit. And he's like, damn, I don't want to go to the cops like I got. Colombia happens a lot too. Like, yeah, man, there's like some really like scum. Like, and the thing is, like, so many guys are like willing to commit to these fucking girls that are terrible people, and you guys want to go ahead and make
What?
them your Valentine.
It's not
What's wrong
just
with you?
commit. You know
What do
the
you
crazy
want?
thing about it? It's not just commit. It's the thirst, because the average man is afraid to risk his life in nearly any regard. He's afraid to say what he thinks because he doesn't want to lose his job, which affects his life. And he's afraid to have a
Cut the
controversial
cloth.
opinion. And if his boy was under attack, he'd be afraid to fight because he doesn't want to die. And he's afraid to do all these things. He lives in fear. But he risks his life for basic pussy any chance he gets.
Ain't it.
Damn.
Any chance he gets, he'll risk his life for pussy. He'll end up running around with some girl he barely knows.
Welcome back to your place.
She's putting on Instagram their location the entire time.
Drive miles for it.
Miles in a city he doesn't know.
at all.
Bro, you
Hold
I
on,
know
give me
the
2
language.
seconds. Say it again.
You're not hungry though?
No, I'm hungry. What do you want? Put the large beds outside. Can I make another one? Nope, need more cloth. I need 4 more. I bet I don't have the wool. Nope, I can only make 3 more. Alright, we'll go on another wool hunt soon, but I need quartz and coal. Yo, the cow and chicken look so cute over there. Yeah, the tansy and the limfunk are gaining levels really quickly. So the tansy just shoots on his own, but the limfunk will sit on your head and you can actually choose when and how to use the gun, which is nice. So let's change the tansy out with that bird, Toko Toko. They can shoot the eggs out of its butt. Oh, I don't even want Wingstop. You can get Wingstop though, that's fine. What do you get? What flavor? Okay, why is that Vixen or Wixen so hungry? Can I put it in the PAL box and switch it out with another one? Oh, it's a workaholic. I don't want to go to CC's. What's wrong with everyone? Why is everybody getting sick? I don't get it. Are the beds not good enough? Yo, I'm so lucky I got that Suzaku. Alright, let's see what we got from the large egg. That's cool. Dinosum Lux ain't bad. Alright, let's go dark egg. Oops, I didn't mean to grab the flame egg. Alright, maybe I just need to give him better quality food. Baked berries is probably not doing it. I'm guessing that's the issue. Okay, let's make some mutton stew. Yeah, let's do it. I bet that'll be dope. Oh, my little chill hog is just keeping the. It's like there's something about having just tiny pals, cause these big ones are fucking huge. I have a giant scorpion, like it's doing lumber. My dig toises are mining. Tombat's mining. I thought I had 2 dig toises. No, only 1. I think the Menace Sting replaced one of them. Diet Lover. I'm gonna pull out a Tombat and place in another Dig Toys. Dick? No, dig. It does sound like dick. Actually, we'll go Reptyro. Well, it's fucking huge, bro. The other Reptyro's eating. Alright, I'm gonna put the Dig Toys and the Reptyro on ore. I want it on ore production. I also want the Dig Toys on ore production, but I don't think I can do it while it's spinning. Nope, I can. I just have to step away because it's big. Okay, get food. Okay, it looks like they're eating more now that it's actually cooked food. I got something good cooking for you guys. Huh? Shut up. You shut your mouth. My pals are hungry. And they're stressed out. Yeah, but you can feed yourself. They can't. Oh, hot. Forgot to change my clothes. Read the flavors off to me. I mean, they're just like, you like the boneless ones, right? And I don't even like the bone-in ones, so. I mean, they're just chicken nuggets with like sauce on them.
Okay, so are the ones you get from fucking Sport City.
Yeah, but those are good.
Oh my god.
We should DoorDash Sport City.
We should go get it. It would be cheaper.
Go get it.
No, I said we.
Why do we have to do stuff?
Because it's one thing out of the day, other than.
We already went and did one thing. You get one thing and it's done.
That's not fair. Not fair.
I've already done my thing.
That's not enough.
It's not that I won't. Just that I shan't. I don't hate you. I love you, actually. I love you a lot. Yeah, but you can feed yourself. You're just... You're being ridiculous. Yeah, that would show me, and then I would just have to feed myself. There's a reason I put a star over here. Oh yeah, it's charcoal and ore. Like there's ore too. These all look like charcoal.
I will kill you.
Yeah, it's just coal. After this, we go get quartz. You go get food. Saying stop isn't gonna make me just change my mind. You said that already. That isn't different than what you already said. Nope. I don't want to leave, period, right now. South. Oh, it's over there. For the eggs, we'll do electric dark, electric dark. No. I don't know, since I'm being picky right now, you might need to just feed yourself and then I'll feed myself later. I mean, you don't have to, you can go around it like I did. I swear I can hear a shiny somewhere. Where did the chicken go? What is it doing? I'm so sorry. Oh, it looks like it's going where it's supposed to go. Okay, so there's no point in putting anything in here. They'll just put it in the feed box anyway. Oh, it was the 15 stone and wood that made me over encumbered. Alright, switch this out for this. This'll help. PAL box. You want to attach to the PAL box? You know what? I'll just drop it. Alright, now we're good. I don't even know what I want to eat. I have no idea. Yo, that lamb is gonna be off the hook. Alright, where the hell am I putting the coal at? Alright, that's enough coal to last a while. Electric egg, milk, and honey. Okay, eggs, milk, honey, berries need to go in the front. Where you going? Where you going? Alright, hold on, let me think really quick. I don't want nachos. Chalupa sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds. Just get me a bean burrito with no onions. Just a bean burrito with no onions. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That'll be fine. Do I have a Nox? Is that a new pal? Did I already have it? Look at all my pinglets. No, I already had Nox. Looks like I already had several of them. Toko toko. Oh yeah, let's put another electric egg. Let's put a scorching egg in there. I haven't done frozen yet, have I? I got more frozen eggs than anything. Seems very comfortable. Alright, let's put the mutton. 1, 2, what are you guys doing? Alright, you guys are gonna eat good. Alright, let's switch out Bushi with another Bushi. I caught another Bushi recently, I just don't know where it is. There it is. Slacker. Alright, hold on. What does this thing do? It's 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Oops. It's 3, 2 hand, 2 leaf, 2 medicine, 1 box. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. Alright, so this one's better. Quivern can do a lot of things, but nothing great. Suzaku says it's a workaholic, but it's sleeping. That chickpea has a ton of good stats. Lucky, Foreman, and Swift. Brasilia not all that impressive. Grintail can't do anything cool. Mud is actually not that bad at 2 mining. Relaxosaurus can do... Oh, it's 3 lightning. I think I told my friend it was 4 lightning the other day. Oops. I think the least punk Ignises have like a good spread. The Mosan Deluxe can transport and lumber. Botan, 4 in transport. Pen King was just like doing everything but keeping the cooler working, so I had to switch him out. Okay, let's put berries, wheat, milk, and eggs, and then let's restart the timers. The honey can go in the food box because it doesn't expire. I made a big ass bed for you, Quivern. Oh, it's occupied. That's great. Alright, that's my high quality cloth. I'm gonna need more cloth soon. But for now, let's go get some quartz. King Paka. Let's see how hard it is to find quartz. It said it was a black jagged rock. I don't think I have one of these yet. Well, alright, come back. Oh, need a different gun. Nice. Alright, come back in. Alright, let's finish it off with a musket. Oh, that was a big shot. I could probably handle one more of those. The glider interrupted it. Maybe 2 more musket shots. I think I should switch to the regular gun. Okay, this is it. Alright, that's the best chance I'm gonna get. Alright, 2 balls. We're on ball 3. Ball 4. One wasted. Ball 5. Thought that time we had it. Oh! Ball 6. Do I have a stun baton still? Alright, we got it. And a level. Very nice. Alright, back to Beacon. Let me ride you. We're still looking for quartz. What is that? Looks like a cave entrance. Alright, let's mark it on the map. Alright, where's the next fast travel marker? We'll head to this fast travel marker and see if there's quartz by it. Okay, what is that rock right there? Oh, it's the first wild Mariath I've seen. I already have one, but it's a nighttime ice spawn, I guess. Alright, musket to the face. Ball 1. Got it. Nope, that's ore. I guess I'll bring it home. Do I have a Hangaroo Sis Christ? No, I don't. Ball 1. That doesn't look like a node, but I might be wrong. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, it is a node. But it's stone, right? Yeah, it's stone. I'm going the wrong way. Maraith. That's the cave I just came from. Have I caught a Wumpo yet? I think the Incineram knocked was at that wildlife sanctuary. Bandworm Christ, I could probably find it here. No Wumpo. Alright. You guys know the drill.
And they'll only, bro. That's even worse. You took out my mouth.
Colombia.
There's dudes so fucking desperate. They're gonna go to South America,
Passport bros.
where they chop your head off with chainsaws.
Not all by there, not all.
Fall in love with a 6 in the club, and follow her to the favela.
Oh shit.
I might get a blowjob. Like, bro, you're risking your life. What are you risking your life for? Doesn't that show the absolute highest level of thirst? It's insane. The average man, if you were to find the average man on the street and say, let's analyze with the power of the Lord above and look at your entire life you've ever done, and let's look at the last 10 times you've risked your life. I guarantee it's for pussy.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it ain't even good pussy. I guarantee it's used pussy, basic pussy on a 5. And he's risking his life for that shit. You need to start paying more attention, get your priorities in
I'm
order.
going to go into this a little bit because actually, me and Myron, with these guys have been here for a few hours, and they were at the house, and me and Myron were talking, and we had a conversation about Ukraine, and Myron was saying, "Yeah, guys keep saying to me, come to Kiev. There's no men here. It's all girls." Well, one second. Eastern European pussy is good. Eastern European women are beautiful. You want to go to a fucking war zone for the chance of getting some pussy.
Damn.
And I looked at my mouse and Myron, would you go to Kiev? He just shook his head at me. I'm going to a war
Ball
zone for pussy. Well, for two reasons. One, because
Ball
there's no
3.
pussy worth risking your life for. And two, I
Ball 4.
genuinely believe it's evil. Now, everyone knows my views on the Ukraine-Russian conflict, and everyone
Ball
knows
5.
that I don't think Ukraine are saints, and I think that, Russia was forced to act.
Ball
Everyone knows
6.
my perspective. However, the young, brave men of Ukraine are good guys who think they're doing the right thing, who are dying in droves because foreign interests have funded this fucking war, and they're being sent to their fucking death. Now, if I was in Ukraine, if I was in Kiev, and for some reason, let's say I had an injury, and I was not drafted into the conflict, and my brother,
West.
and my cousin, and my father, and my uncle, and my friends had died in this fucking war that the Americans fucking did their little magic to make happen, and I saw some fucking American in a club in Kiev go, hey Myron, come over here, it's all girls. I slit his fucking throat. And
Yo, I got the
over
pumps,
there.
big schematic.
You're going over there to a high
That
testosterone
is
environment,
quartz.
because Ukrainian men are not pussies, and Ukrainian men are not cowards, and to get some pussy, to have some sex,
I can hear something
you
shiny.
should be ashamed
I'll go look for it in a
of
second.
yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, because what you're doing is you are being a vulture. You're being a vulture on the suffering of others so you can get your little fucking pee-pee wet. I hope something bad happens to you if you're going there for pussy right now. I really do. Stay the fuck out of Ukraine.
Getting girls can't be this hard.
Okay, yeah.
It is for some people, man.
It's the white people, bro.
Yo, my pickaxe about to break.
As the whitest man here, I'm offended.
I'm gonna be racist against white people because for some reason that's allowed.
It is loud.
It's allowed. So we're racist against white people.
You may proceed.
Oh, yeah, Walt's so black.
Yeah, I'm so black. This.
That's why I got all the hosts.
Yes, he meant.
Yeah, he has gold. He's got. Oh, maybe he's misproduced.
Let me ask you a question, because and this is probably gonna end up being played against me in court. But fucking wham! What is it? Who cares? If I say imagine a school shooter in your mind, what color are they?
White.
Right. Now, the men who go there and they're shooting up schools and saying, "Do you like me now, bitch?" Da-da-da. Are they getting laid?
No.
Okay. If I say imagine a pedophile, you're gonna imagine an old fat white dude. True or false? True.
White.
Because he ain't getting no pussy.
I'm gonna have to let that go.
Now, Winston, my G, from the island, he's got no car, he's got no money, but he has game. He ain't got a place to live. He's 52. His girlfriend's 28. Don't know how he did it. She ain't even ugly. She's all right. Winston has no need to go on childporn.com. It's the white boys doing that shit. True or false?
True.
I'm telling you. They ain't got the melanin, something's lacking, and they end up down there in Colombia. You know, it's great down here. The girls are great down here. Bro, you got $6, you idiot. You're talking about being a fucking G, being a pimp, you dummy. And no wonder you're gonna get drugged and fucking robbed.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Girls in foreign countries, bro, it's funny because guys go over there to get better girls, right? The problem is they're not better guys. But as a result, those girls see them as a mark, take advantage of them, and they still get finesse. So my thing is like, you gotta be the man I didn't want to be around anyway. Joaquin Clay says, shout out to FNF and the Tates, saving lives out here. Keep changing the world, top G's. Shout out to you, bro.
All right.
We have here as well. Again, Diglett says, fresh as a man of God on God. Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
Fresh, you ain't getting out of this. Brown, don't listen to this.
DJ,
Yeah, no,
You just said that yourself. You've been on your phone wall. Are you sending super chats?
I am not.
And spending your own money
am not.
yourself to Aikido away the truth.
Brown, because I'm
We're on to you.
What the fuck, nigga?
because I'm actually a man of God.
Thank
I'll be on
you.
a private plane.
Let's go, burrito time.
Overnight from Miami here, so you can catch him red-handed. And I'll film it for Rumble. If you want it, reach out to Myron. You get a private jet. He'll be asleep with his chick. You'll be flying through the sky.
Listen.
Eating caviar. And when he wakes up in the morning, hi guys, I'm Walt. Boom, boom. He's going to have to see your face. And I'm going to film it all. And we're going to release it on Rumble.
I'm here for work,
The
okay?
offer is open.
And then you can throw the caviar on him.
I'm here to work. I'm here to work.
Yeah, you're working. You're working.
It'll match the skin.
I want to talk a little bit, now you're on the subject of white people, I want to talk a little bit about Ted.
Okay.
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 We had a whole discussion on Ted Bundy.
You know what? Because me and Myron had this discussion earlier. And I want to say a little something about Ted Bundy. Because Andrew, what did you say? Imagine a school shooter. What does he look like? Imagine a child molester. What does he look like? Imagine a sexual predator. What does he look like? You know why I hate Ted Bundy? I'm sure there are some Ted Bundy fans watching this who love Ted Bundy. I don't. Personally, I think he's a bit fucked up. You know why I hate Ted Bundy? Hear me out. Because he was handsome. Now, you think I'm crazy. I'll tell you why I'm not crazy. Because exceptions don't disprove the rule. We all know what child molester looks like. Go to Google right now and type human trafficker, sexual predator. Go to images. Look at them. They don't look like me. I hate Ted Bundy because every time I say, women adore me. Women adore me. Women love me. I'm 6'4". I'm 242 pounds. You know, I'm a billionaire. I'm rich. I'm dressed well. I'm charming. Of course I don't have to kidnap women. I was like, Ted Bundy, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The one handsome man to murder and strangle women. He fucked it up for all the rest of the handsome dudes, because when you get falsely accused, they fucking throw the Ted Bundy card at you.
Damn.
Let me tell you something. Myron, thank you, my brother, for bringing up the most valid point ever. He may have been handsome. He may have been charming. But he drove a shitty-ass car, and he was broke. I'm nothing like Ted Bundy. Nothing like him. I ain't gonna traffic anyone because I'm way too fucking rich.
There you
Forget that. Now throw that back in my face. You're gonna use Epstein.
All right, Quivern's mining.
He was ugly. Ain't no rich and handsome man ever committing sexual crimes against women because we don't have to.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were formulating that on the right.
Work slave.
We're going to jail. We're going to jail.
Yeah, we're fucking
Brought
done.
to you by Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all niggas, man. That's why I couldn't have this on YouTube, guys.
DG Bill says, W to Tate's, W Fresh and Fit. I appreciate the value as a whole. First time watching the team together, fucking W. Shout out to you, bro. We have here as well, Jacob says, I'm looking to add onto my site also.
That's a
I do
big
time
ass
for Fresh and
burrito.
Fit. I want to know if I can do stats for any other you guys here. Andrew Tristan, shout out to Myron's fitness plan. So he wants to work for you guys, I guess, offline.
Everyone wants to work for me.
Timestamps. Okay.
I'll fill them out in services after.
Cool.
I got you, because you do good for us.
That's it for now.
No, the whole Ted Bundy thing is hilarious, yeah, because, like, you know, people always want to use, like, the crazy exception to the rule. But, yeah, Ted Bundy didn't go to the gym, and he was a brokey.
True.
So there you go.
True.
You guys can't use that argument anymore. Boom.
Don't ever
There
say
you go.
Ted Bundy to me again.
They always like to use
So,
fucking Ted
how do
Bundy.
we save the West, man? How do we save current climate of
We talked about this a
men?
little bit earlier.
How do we save the guys watching right now to get girls, money, status, cars, everything?
I haven't seen no fat girls in Romania yet.
That's
You've
true.
been here for almost
That's
2
very
days
true.
now.
Very
But,
true.
like, a little over 24 hours. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting question, Walt. And it's a very detailed and nuanced answer in the large tapestry in which society is constructed from. But I think that if we save ourselves on an individual level, that's one of the best things about being a good person, whether you're male or female. If you're genuinely a good person who does the right things, the people around you will benefit from it. And if there's enough good people, society will be saved. And I'm talking about good men and good women. If a good woman is a good woman, she feeds people, she makes people happy, she makes people feel nurtured, she can cure somebody when they're feeling sick, she makes them feel better. A good woman makes her man feel braver, she inspires him, she makes him want to work hard. Good women are extremely powerful forces of nature, as are good men. And I think the first thing you need to do is be the best version of yourself. And if enough people do that, then society will be fixed.
And the good woman is going to marry the good man and raise 6 good kids, which means the next
Oh.
generation, there's more hope for everybody else. There's more hope for good men and good women out there. In the
That's
world.
or-
You can't change anything on a macro level at our level. I don't even think at the political level and at the presidential level you could change things on a macro level in terms of societal change. What I do know is I have fans of mine and you have fans of yours who are fitter, stronger, smarter, well-read, more charming, better behaved, more God-fearing than they were when they first encountered us.
Not Ted
And
Bundy.
that's all we can do. I can...
Not Ted Bundy's.
Except him.
I'm not Ted Bundy. Shut up. I'll fucking lose it, strangle and kick them.
No, but
Mask slipped.
put together audiences, right, of other creators and our audience. We do meetups all the time. You know, you do War Room. We do, for example, CEO Network meetups and Fresh Fit meetups. Our audience looks more fit, more level-headed,
This
more
cold,
well-dressed, and they all come from a background of like
No, that's
struggle
courts.
or poor. But at the same time, they're watching us to get inspired and do better. I think as guys, as an example, we're doing pretty good. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think men have a natural, innate masculine instinct to protect and to provide.
Yep.
If you're a man who has this stuff in order, you naturally want to protect those you care about, and you naturally want to provide for them. You have no problem paying their bills and taking care of them. A good man has no problem paying the bills for his woman and paying the bills for his kids and making sure they're safe. That's what a man wants to do when he has his things in order. If you're the kind of man who doesn't feel that way innately, there's something wrong with you. And there's probably
50-50 is unacceptable, guys.
yeah, and there's probably something wrong with you because you're not being the best version of yourself. And it's amazing how easily you'll do the things you're supposed to do when you're the man you're supposed to be. And if you focus on making sure you're as strong and rich and smart and hardworking and intelligent as possible, and if you're careful with the company you keep, both male and female, and you have friends like we have here at this desk, Fresh and Fit are some of my newest and best friends. Marcel's one of the, well, I've known you 20 years, and you've never beat me at Tekken. And the point I'm making is that
What character do you use?
law, bro.
Oh shit.
Bro,
okay.
law. I laid down
He
the
is the law.
I am the law.
But Andrew, can we be honest here? You lost to me earlier at a game,
You fucked me up.
and I can't
No way.
not say this on camera.
He smoked me.
I had no idea.
He
What?
smoked me.
Marcel, come on, bro. You were there.
I wasn't. No, I missed it.
Oh, you did?
No, I said
Well,
don't count.
I destroyed him.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again.
We need a rematch. But listen, bro.
He plays Smash
he's a
Bros.
pretty good player.
Keyboard
I
fucking
will
up.
say that. But yeah, continue.
No, but if you're the best
Too
version of
much
yourself, you're
bean
naturally
in
going
this
to do the
bean
right thing.
burrito.
It's amazing what God has instilled inside of us. And if you're hanging around with the right people, that's what's so important about masculine networks. I know, even in the mornings when I don't feel like training, I wake up and I really can't be bothered because I train 7 days a week. I've been aching for a year and a half, and I don't want to train. But if I can say to Marcel, let's go train, he, even if he doesn't want to train, is going to go, all right, because we're both stubborn. And then from there, we're going to get it done. So if you're the good person around the right people, you're going to end up affecting everyone around you. You can't go through the world without leaving a ripple effect. And that's why you have to be your best version of yourself. And that ripple effect is going to be vast, and it's going to be continuous into space-time. And you don't know how the butterfly effect works. You don't know about you being a nice, courteous person, holding that door open that one time, how that can affect someone's life in such a positive way. Or smiling at someone when they do something nice to you.
I bet I can
Or
bring
helping
2 of
someone
these
who needs
home.
help. You can be a genuinely good person, but to do that, you need to be a man of capability. And you need to understand that the whole world can be fixed if men and people get their act in order. And I truly believe that all of this falls on men. We sit here and we joke and we make fun of women and all these jokes because it's locker room talk and it's funny. But I actually believe that men are meant to lead, and women in general, as a general rule, when they find a man they respect, they follow him. And I know that because if you meet a good woman and she loves you, all of a sudden she likes the music you like.
Yep.
She likes the cars you like. She believes the politics you believe. She watches the shows you watch. So
This is true. Y'all see my girl? She's a good one. And the only problem we have, it's not even a problem, is that she likes me too much. She wants my time and attention. And if that's your biggest problem, then you're doing something right.
So if we have such a problem with
She
women,
plays the games you play.
all of it. So we have such a problem in the world today. That's down to a huge lack of masculine role models and a huge lack of men doing their job. Because as much as we laugh and clown on women, etc., if you're a man who has his stuff in order, you're going to find a woman who's loyal to you. You're going to find a woman who at least keeps her legs closed. At least you're going to find it. And they do exist. It's all about taking accountability as a person, blaming yourself for absolutely everything so that you have power over the situation, because you have no power if you blame the world. If you blame women for everything, you have no control.
Yeah.
If you blame yourself, you have control over the situation. And I think that if men get their act together, you'll be surprised how that will expand out towards society, and how not only your life gets better, but the life of everyone you care about, everyone you meet,
Did the
everyone you
node
interact with,
come
their lives
back?
get better by extension. And
No,
that's what we need
right?
to
I
fix
just
as society.
wasn't done yet.
Oh, go ahead,
yeah,
Tristan, go ahead.
sorry, I was going to say, and if a man like Myron makes his little ripples in the lake, and Andrew makes his little ripples in the lake, and Marcel and Walt and me and everyone makes their little ripples in the lake, and every single person who picks up on those ripples makes his own little splash, it could spread like a virus. You'd be surprised how fast things could spread. how much one celebrity or one famous person or one influential person can change the world. It's happened millions of times over human history. We can all name hundreds of influential people whose little single splash of a single act of resistance, Rosa Parks, for example, can lead to a splash and a ripple in other people, in other people, in other people that can change a nation.
All right, go south along the coast.
So, yeah, we make our stupid jokes. Yeah, it's locker room talk. Yeah, we like to make
There's
fun.
another note.
Yeah,
This is where to
some of
go,
the
I
things
guess.
that we say can and will
For
be used
courts.
against us in a court of law.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know this.
Yes.
However, we know our fans are getting an overwhelmingly positive message from what we say, and be your own little spark, be your own little ripple in that lake as well. Sorry for interrupting you, Myron.
No. And that adds even more because I was
Yeah, we're
going to
almost
say I was going to actually ask you the question. Remember, you tweeted earlier today that clip where this woman, this fat woman, goes in and says,
This
"If you make
fat
50K per year,
woman.
you shouldn't be dating."
Yes.
Right now. And I want to say this because a lot of guys like looked at that and they're like, "This is fucked up. This bullshit, blah blah." Well, she's half right, and I'll explain what I mean by that.
Yeah.
If you want to get a woman to submit to you, fucking make you coffee, like for example, right? I'll just say a lady here, right, who's may or
I got coffee this morning, guys.
may not be with one of the men here at the table, is making coffee on demand and getting drinks, etc., and doing things behind the scenes and.
Oh no, niggas, y'all niggas, bro. I don't live here. God damn.
If you want to be able to get like the type of woman that a lot of you guys are watching the show want, a girl that's gonna listen to you, not give you a headache, be by your side, not embarrass you, not fucking be sucking dick at her prime, and next thing you know you're trying to sell prime, figuring out why you look crazy or whatever the fuck. You need to be a guy that has his shit together financially, mindset wise, etc. Now, even though she's wrong in the aspect that making 50K per year doesn't disqualify you from dating. What it does disqualify you from is getting a certain level of respect for women to get the ultimate submission, right? So she's half right. You can go ahead and date making 50K per year, but understand that you're not going to get a fucking hot girl that's going to follow your lead and respect you a lot of the times when you make that kind of money. And that's just an unfortunate reality of women, man. They're hypergamous. If you want to get the hottest girls that are going to listen to you, not give you a fucking headache, stay low, etc., you got to be the best version of yourself. And a lot of times that comes down to making more money, man. Guys, you should not be happy making 50K per year, period. Yeah. You should be striving to make more than that. There's kids in the real world right now, 16 years old, making that a fucking month.
Yep. True.
Just to let you guys know, there's guys in the real world right now, 16 years old and still fucking high school, doing fucking geometry, making that money a fucking month. And you're telling me that you guys can't do it?
And you know what? Let me tell you about that video clip. If I were to watch that on...
And she's ugly, too.
Yeah, if I
That's
know.
crazy.
Yo,
number.
why
She's
am I
ugly,
sweating?
Here's why
Jail.
she's right, and you're right about her being right. Hear me out. Let's close our eyes, and let's forget the...
All right, I need some wool to make another big bed.
If the
I've got
exact
some
same
big-ass
clip
pals
was made,
here.
Let's say
They need
10 out of 10 supermodel
probably bigger beds.
from Macedonia, who was a virgin, was sitting there saying, well, guys, courting girls costs money. If you only make 50K a year,
50,000 is not enough. You are
like,
broke.
We like to go on dates and stuff. You'd be like, yeah, fair enough. This fat, ugly, grotesque bitch can't be demanding anything from any man, so it makes the clip stupid.
Yeah.
But there are women who could say that, and you'd be like, yeah, no, you know what, fair enough, go on, my
And here's the scary part. Ugly girls think that way. There's ugly girls that are twos like her that think, oh, 50K ain't enough for me because I make 50K, even though she's ugly as fuck.
No, right.
Like, well, you make as much as me, so therefore you don't qualify for me, which is, it's
Yo,
retarded
there's
that women
like
think that way.
six
They think if they make
boxes
as much
over
money as
here.
you, that, even though I'm ugly as shit, I deserve more.
Sorry, I'll blame men right now.
You don't.
know whose fault that is? That clip reminds me of a clip I saw about 3 or 4 years ago of some grotesque southern United States, I think she was maybe mixed race or something, this beast of a woman was talking about God tried hard when he made me because my curves, every inch of me is sacred and blah, blah. And I was like, where does she get this confidence from? You know where she and that other fat bitch gets that confidence from?
Betas.
Yeah.
Someone. It's your fault, man.
Withhold
It's
your
all
wiener
your fault.
from
if
the
all of you had the same
pigs.
standards as me, these girls would be sitting there being like, being a fat, grotesque bitch.
Yeah, they have the
and I'm gonna pay you
audacity.
attention. You gotta up your game. The fact that her inbox is somehow full and her bed has one of you motherfuckers
Yo.
in it every single day is where she gets the whole men want me and my every inch of my curves is beautiful bullshit from. It's your fault.
We know a guy
That's true, actually.
that gets girl destroyer, and that's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, the world's crazy. And I think there's another way you can look at this. You can look at this in a more
universal context. It's not even just about women and dating, but I think a lot of people get offended by that clip because they think, okay, yeah, her standards.
This thing
are unrealistic
climbs
for
so
who she is as a
fast.
woman, and
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. That's fine. But if we look at it in a more,
I thought that was the
universal,
egg.
a more meta point. I love that the world is hyper competitive, and when you're extremely successful, you do.
Defense.
I love the fact that women only want to date men with lots of money, because I have lots of money, and I love the fact that women want to date men with good bodies who are strong, because I'm strong. It's fantastic. I would actually be devastated if women changed their minds, because I like it being that competitive, because I like to win, and I have no problem with the competition. I have no problem with war.
All right,
If
found
you're
my
gonna say, "Well, women
lambs."
shouldn't think this way. What you're actually doing, and you may not realize you're doing this, but you're speaking to the universe and saying, I can't win, so I want to change the rules of the game. And I think you should apply a completely different mindset. If women sit there
Oh,
and say,
they're
I want
coming to
this,
me.
this, and this, I am never offended by that, because I sit there and go, yep. Okay. All right. Text me then.
I'm winning.
So I'm winning. So I think you should look at these things as a man. How can you, as a man, take absolute self-accountability?
Yep.
You can blame her, you can blame women, we can blame society, all those things. That's true. But the best thing you can do is sit there and go, well, let me make sure I don't fall into any category where I can be disqualified.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about any of these things. And the best thing about being a man, in fact, the only good thing about being a man, because being a man is much harder than being a woman. You're born with no value. You don't matter. Your life is hard. The only good thing about being a man is that it's a harder version of the game of life. It's a more difficult version of consciousness. And if you play a harder video game, you get a higher score. If you're a top tier male, it's the best possible experience. There are dudes out there who are jealous of chicks because chicks get attention. Because they're like, oh,
Do you guys
those
make
girls get to go
wool?
here, these girls get to go there. But if you were at our level and getting to do it as a man, not as a chick, as a man,
It's better.
It's much better. It's always going to be better.
Yeah.
So we have the best possible chance to live the best possible
Yeah, they
life.
do make wool.
All you have to do is be man enough to get your stuff in order. And this is something that's really true about the world, and I say this all the time. People often say it's okay to fail if you try your best. But I will argue if you try your best, you will never fail. If you try your best, you will not actually fail. If you get up every day and do what you're supposed to do. I've never seen a person get up every day, eat right, hit the gym twice a day, every day, eat properly, sleep as much as they're supposed to, their supplements are in order, doing their absolute best, who was not in good shape. I've never seen it. It's literally physically impossible.
Yeah.
So you either want it or you don't. And it's the same with absolutely everything else. A lot of people go, I've been trying. If you were really trying for the amount of time you've said you've been trying, you wouldn't still be in the position you're in. And that's the truth.
Does it also work the other way around though? Like the girl who's saying you have to have 50k, it's like, what do I get for my 50k? Because these girls don't have the standards that we want as men also. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yes,
They're
it
not-
does.
They're not looking after the kids. They don't want to be traditional women. You're saying
Yeah.
you have to have 50k. You're not even a traditional woman. How dare you say it?
Yeah.
So I get
And it comes like, and this is why I tell guys, like, you just have to be, this is why I tell guys so much, like, yo, it's not okay to be average anymore. It really isn't, dude. Like, I talked about this in my book, Why Women Deserve Less. Actually, I released it last year. It's 1 year anniversary. I released it on Valentine's Day. Why Women Deserve Less. So,
Very romantic, Myron.
Great book
Thank
for
you.
her to read.
but,
Let her
you
read
know,
it.
get up a copy for your girl. But I say this, you know, all
Yo,
jokes
we
aside,
got through.
women can make their own money now, guys. So what's left? If women make all their money and they're able to get their own resources, what's left? They want the guy that has way more resources and is a lot better than them. The days of them getting with an average guy are done, bro. So if you want a girl that's going to cook and clean for you and be submissive and give you sex on
Or you get them young. That's, you know, if you lock them down in high school and train well, you can end up with a pretty decent
man
chick.
and not give you a headache, etc., etc. You gotta be that fucking guy, man. You can't be a regular Joe Schmo anymore and think life's still gonna be great. No, it's gonna fucking suck. You're gonna end up playing video games a lot of times by yourself, whacking off to porn, etc. It's not good enough to be average, guys. You have to be top tier guy. And I've said this too. A lot of guys complain about feminism, whatever. What feminism did do, and inadvertently to the feminists that don't realize it, right? It's given all the power and leverage to the top guys. They don't know this, but all the women are fighting for the top guys. So you can use this tool of feminism and sexual openness, all this other bullshit that these women have, against them if you're that top guy.
There was a
they
third
don't know that
lamp
they inadvertently
ball.
gave the power to the top dudes, man, because now they could pick the women that they want. And here's the other reason why it's important for you to have money and have
There it
status and
is.
have you get in the gym, etc. You can go ahead and tell bitches no. You know how powerful that is? You don't have to go to the favela. You don't have to go to fucking Kiev when you can say no. You know how powerful that is? Some of you guys have never told a girl no in your fucking life. You might be sitting next to a bitch right now watching this show and asked her to make you a sandwich and she said no. Yeah, I didn't like the way Andrew said that sandwich thing. And you had the balls to go, oh, I need you to make me a sandwich. Like Andrew said, no. And then your dumb ass still sitting there watching this show trying to get some fucking motivation.
There's my house up there.
You need to be able to tell women no.
Also,
because they're broke.
yeah.
Myron, I've seen you tell girls no. You've seen me tell girls no.
Yes.
You know,
I've seen you tell girls get the fuck out. That's right.
I always say it. And I'll confess to
Yeah, I withhold all the time.
my sins. I confess to my crimes.